Ebushafo, it's a glorious morning and a Monday anopa. An interesting morning it is. Obefia aye debrebe butu. This is my Monday morning. Ebushafo and the 11th December 2023. What you say? I know so brutal. And Ebushafo, of course, you made the Oyerepa breakfast time. Yo, Bibia Achi, a very big good morning to you. I have Oyerepa TV. It is a morning, a year and NAS, I remember a NAS investigative journalist. Or say, next month, January, or the investigative piece be a ba. The investigative piece, you know, we shall for say people are evil. We shall rebel. We should be ready for a shocker. I know can and pay. But they say, I know, yeah, everybody not be ending. That is what people are saying. Every for this note within at the Kwesi Parker. Well said. I don't pay many about.
Akua Asieduaa. And any more she and none pay Jana sono. Kwesi Oyerepa Jana na so.
I tell you.
Hey, the true because it's a god damn it.
I got damn it. Amazing.
Miss Lion won. Do ya long triangle no who we block be me after here. Yes, I do welcome. Kwesi home stores ho. Oyerepa impact no sa pepe ne bus system no ma etie. Ebusuafo ye mamu nyina akwa badamo ase. Samudi afidie no eto a. Free sabre kwesi se 9:30 bebo. Ensama wodo asi o my Ghana mu. Ne nkrofa man so nkomo ne nwewe ho anti ne yaba adwuma nye nko na edi wo so a wo hwe ye ya na madwe nche na ye de too much. O text message ye beji atum ye bekenkan ni nyina amamo na fe ye bere ni so ne be telephone ahoma so a na wa frɛ na wa che wadwe ye dwumadi de democracy na ne practice wa ha obi nka obi kasabo anhye ne yam na emu eno ayekwa sorry Bible studies say wo kasa na wo de nchina to kasa anum sa pepe na Bible ka nti wo kasa ye bia ahoma no na wo fra na wo manchine kakra akọ kasa ni mu kamasam nemu so enyesa wo beka kasa ntwi e de atwitwi obia ye dwuma ni o ma wo so bi ye nkomo nketenkete your motivational message wom your weather and forex news wom your sports your newspaper review wom Ghana to say ka ho health and lifestyle na fe OBT agenda ya tena si ye be hwe ni nyina go your breakfast table ne so breakfast e dan ya wo be pick de wo pe nuane ne do so nti bia no wutime fa na wa enjoy ne said tie da masema makwaba
Ejebusha fa no pay Oko Facebook share or Oyerepa live on Facebook. Like a page, you know, na fa comment to go. Sana say a beautiful lines na no friend, na do abinche and the badge medi so.
Kwesi. Come on, get the wo anopa bi ne se anase de na wo de breaky ice no. Eno ana aba wo se wakoye nhwehwemu bi a wo de eba January 2024 no be release said the pakaka no nti me belabor the point me come anim ho so mo CNN for
there was a point he made that I think is very interesting. And there's a question I mean they be am say me hu na some interview maybe sir where does he get his money from?
Also sponsors so
sponsors bang
we international sponsors who say me nka say Al Jazeera for but on your mo ipa na ibia kra wahwa omutimi yi wo kane ansa na bagana ha nti
over $200 million
what they beating grofo no sponsors wo no so a nice question.
No, it was a very good question the guy of course Germany if I had me share kaka akwade bisa question am because they be make say me who and na say me interviewer
one on one
of the things that maybe sana magana for you na acting
say can ya na free
him or them bribing coffon where does it get it?
Because of the man who we na camera na capture one sign come back for the money
if I according to him no before you should as exhibits.
Yeah.
In this case, kind of says in case this is a some quarter and that court. It assume says you can also quarter and exhibit at that court. In the young man back. This cannot see.
What did you could name when you're somewhere actually. A nice question.
That's a good question.
What yeah, so be him now untian and so nanka for the money, but you just not your country and your phone. And now said dear no ya no be so. You're quite anymore. Police what tamale. Edi adanse atu dwaso majatum say Tamale Metropolis no nei high court ruling was Sunni ala Sunni for no and any Republic versus Ambaria Islamic Institute and they say aban school be a wo ho no ase nipa bi koje bo so a we say aban school say we fear say to war and even all students akura was some schools
exactly
and coaches bebre ko schools ahodo mu amene all students ni bi atoto wall dia form nsa ase ho na omanfo we do omo akwaje nsa ase ni bi bo so akosisi adan na school mu nso so a obi a wonye teacher ni ana so obi a wonye staff for school nim ukotena ho a classes ekoso na wo fufu usa e ma de kire ni ande so go akoye emmoa what you say we ye emmoa na ntwie ni mponchi ni nwan ye jai omo no omo nenem school mu ni sa de nyina nye e ma ban court bo mo kokko nenso asa omo nhye dentie me ne de omo districtor ade de aba echemche so bia watena Tamale University College omo ko file ye kire mu se nkrofo age omo nsa ase de aboso no ene aban no e de aba se enipa ni nyina me ka ban ya na me che court ahye se obi a wote bibi sa so no tu esanse school nsa ase de e school ajapade enye ankrankra mo wabonten e na mo beje aboso ne kwakra mu na nura nopa bese be no nson e na woni e wo Kumasi French line eni ni 18 mu de keke ka ho eja to bebi omo ye Ghana made mpaboa no wo se Kumasi chale wote tuntum ene nkukwadwe so lie ho ne sa 18 mu ho no bola ho lie ho body ho no ama nkrofo no ma ahye nyasem ketwa na ebi mo te ye no mirika wo mo de call ye ena wo bo okra ko gina why so helpless hu de obeye wo be gina wa wu na hwe film sem wisie a efiri mu ba ena empabo ane so mo ye no kwesi top in time no mo de ye no eno so aye
papa jabruta
too much it is a form na
jabruta
ti top in time na ma de na complete we are hosem na medi ade ye chia firi nkwara abrema na ye ma me no mo Kumasi dwuma be sinde edwa be hye bi a hye Kwesi ada hamache
mostly
me nda no ma pon na na dwena obekọ be ba de chia ese edwa na hye
mostly ade de be hye anajo ake bi na ya na hye wi ani ade mostly sana
e be sha fonti nkomo nketenkete na mukuru bi eno no
ekwebara se na no pay with in nkomo nketenkete bi for quickly then go for your message of motivation always brought to you by Boshaba Electricals. Arnold Alois Schwarzenegger. Ye you know na friend commando. Ye yini ya na say be say na friend Arnold Schwarzenegger. But commando nko na ya jese. Yeah, the friend and that movie was a very fantastic movie. As I movie the title can commando. I say something title. But then I don't pay near commando can say strength does not come from winning. Your struggles develop your strength. That is strength when you go through hardship and decide not to surrender. Strength does not come from winning. Your strength through hardships and decide not to surrender.
I know Schwarzenegger also you're Polish, right?
Yes.
And now our oriented American. Why am I across one states?
Yes, California. Was a Californian
yeah. I know Schwarzenegger and why akokra. Now say last time we who CNN so no. I say the nanti akra ye hoju.
Oh no, is that why?
Some come back off at the end to swim in America. For message in to swim in America.
Why akokra?
I know Schwarzenegger somehow can what say ahoden enfri enkunimdie mu na eba ahoden gina nkodene a wo kon so na obeyire wa konkodene na ade akọ wanim no ne ahoden a ede wo fa bibia mu bibi a wo ye bia no se ofa ene ya ade mu a Kwesi etafin no ma wo wani ye den na mo ye wadwen se afa de ma bre ntimi nko bia mu a ehọ na wo lusi ba
exactly
ehọ na wo lusi ba na mom se wan saranda de a we know one from with time now be say nkunim de beba enti me sure say we gina na futu we so ewo ne past experience wo adwuma na wo ye ye no mu e bi aden bi wo ko da wiram
oh yeah
e bi wo ha furu dua e bi wo ha enema na eden na abrabo bi ani ho a esi ni ye a wo fa ni Rosie
yeah
they will tell you say nyemre
let me tell you one of the stories about there's a movie you find Conan the Destroyer or Jamie Crawford for 1 year.
Said Obenyam
and that movie should now to say no what and or say that
no pipe you know
they just no but Conan the Destroyer No wabo hey or say or Jenny for 1 year. 1 year. And it was a struggle.
I see.
But no person he has to do.
Jimmy, he said you forgo a lot of nyane.
Exactly. Yeah, you consider a lot of things.
Sugary foods. This annual money na. Said the bear on the body, the bear built.
Exactly.
Oh, you know, cocoa. And no, I was in the new phone about to me, and California just for your entertainment.
Exactly.
By our DNT or say and can't show one to pay say. Abrabon yam be a catch or say easy or bois. Name we don't now struggle. Who call anyone couldn't be paper.
Saturday, for that's a message of motivation. Just want to quickly let's go check it. What I know for the next 24 hours. For we share the current situation. Ashanti region, 8% chance of rain. Just say we are no a bebo, and I keep saying this. For Tibia, we are no body this time.
Too much.
Very important. In here, pa. Because the way you are the born, you show the way you're moving and gradually you don't see it, but it's happening. So we know big boom, not a boss system. No, so as I walk cry 24% chance of rain. What is going to happen is that you have to be a one time. So that is the weather update for in there. Jordan will pay 11 December 2023. Ghanaian city no, the was for still na IMF second tranche no you one no $600 million no IMF for say and to say any more di omo ka man na aka ne yie amama no bi ase no $600 million no was for yen sanka ambaswa problem aba Jordan no pay yen just na holding against the dollar and other major trading currencies.
I was just for Yesika Semno saying a Bank of Ghana figures no. I'm so Kwesi the can we home dada. Said the ja hoko fiadano. Sapepen and Nedjuano paying so a tier 11.6 and a dollar and nam pound sterling nam 14.5 euro nam 12.6 Canadian dollar nam 8.5 and a Chinese RMB nam 1.6. Yeah, the best one year than a home apotun credit. Baba is standing by with sports.
Anopay yemwate na yemwakwaba the edis no a good day winsem weekend major European leagues results outdoor a buy no ebedu enkomo the CAF and then the Confederation Cup matches outdoor etodwa ene CAF Awards 2023 abedi pele Marrakech Morocco meka wonsem acho Ghana Premier League match day 14 wonsem ha ne nyina bobo no as agodie mu nsem ya to ne din breakfast sports enti be kan se de se ene se de fata ne de ama asese ene anopay sports lawyer ni the only sports lawyer in Ghana football yen shase emfi Ghana Premier League match day 14 say na results no ekoye Nations FC Eshemino Doma Aduana Stars ete kanum baako Brekum Chelsea ete Great Olympics enom na kabako a wo mo entimi anti e wonana fosuji abo park Betem United eshe enai Accra Lions entimi anti e wo Baba Yara Sports Stadium enra Accra Suffolk etena fie Eshemino amfa Asante Kotokoshomo eka miensa Lagos Cities eshe miensa Red Tamale United ete ekanum baako nso atreman etran fie na Kramansan Stadium ema Karela ekoshom ekabako womu entimi anti Samates eshemino Heart of Lions entimi antimu ekanamu bi Midiama ene Bofakwata no Dreams FC ene bia ne Go Stars game no omo postpone due to CAF competition at two teams no representing Ghana table no say ene honsem etie yema first for na the last three no atwaso FC Samates lead the Ghana Premier League now 26 points ena womo ewo Doma Aduana Stars toso mienu 24 points insu atremai etoso miensa 24 points. Betem United etoso enai with 23 points. Nations FC etoso enum 23 points. Brekum Chelsea etoso ensia with 23 points. And Asante Kotoko etoso enson with 22 points. Honsem enono Accra Suffolk etoso enkron with 16 points. Osha Asieduaa Red Tamale United etoso dunsia 14 points. 17th position, you know. Bibiani Go Stars 12 points and a Heart of Lions the chato with 8 points. Yede hon 7 Emma War weekend day notable games Emma highlights no Doma Aduana Stars echo Dr. Kwame Sports Complex ekolusu 2-1 and Asante Koroko Enra etwa Accra Suffolk ewo Baba Yara Sports Stadium game no bana wie Kotoko Shemiensa has eti academy you know ye matches na highlights number
Oyerepa Sports Stadium, a clash, here we go. Ibrahim delivers. Mtange's header, and that's the opening goal. Linda Mtange. Finds Baba with a beautiful pass. Upon! And then Asante Kotoko. Sharif. Akua. Isaac Upon! Ayi makes the man. Kuala, but Osesibe has raced and given the ball away. Here is Mukwala, empty net, and Mukwala scored the third goal. Takes the ball away from Nuruddin. Here is Kakari. Can they pull one back? And Kakari scores. Asante Kotoko, 3. The Dr. Kwame Sports Complex here in Emana gets us going here up against Shaibu. He finds Diarra. Here is Barimaba, Charles Barimaba, and it's the opening goal. Nations FC have jumped into the lead in stoppage time of first down. Nafiu with a chance. Nafiu Sulemana, can he make it 2? It's 2-0 for Nations FC. 1 minute after the break, and Nations have doubled their lead. Some reasons decided not to continue with the game. Adams with a corner, and that's a goal line clearance. Eventually, they pull one back. It is Justus Tosuche. I told you about Tosuche's intention to make an instant impact from the bench.
Ya champon coach Emma Doma Aduana Stars eno chemse no krenie ne mantie no in second half na modern bono no okay be mum no nya happy with performance it told you Rakasi Mingan so coach Emma Nations FC obone mantie na baso and say the better side in the Dinkunim on Saturday.
I think I would say the second half was okay with us. I don't know what to talk much, but I wasn't happy. but I'm happy that my boys play very, very good.
Initially, before the post-match, I told you, pre-match, I told you it's going to be a difficult match. They are the league leaders. But on paper, we told you they have the advantage. We are going to play them, and the better side will win. So that's what exactly has happened. We were the better.
Yemfi Masons ene Doma Aduana Stars game num na yemra Ghana version of El Clasico. Accra Suffolk Asante Kotoko enra game no eba na we coach ma Accra Suffolk Abdul Rahim Bashir ena ochim se ni players no elusu concentration eno achi David Oklu assistant to Prosper Nate Ogum ono ene co post match ena say obone mrante na baso consistency Juma. Stephen Dese Mukwala enya man of the match. Also 2 goals in the game. And what say victory na enra munyaye el Baba Yara Sports Stadium no amazing victory.
We took the lead and we lost concentration. And in these kind of matches, you need physically and mentally toughness, you know. So that's exactly what happened. We lost the concentration. We lost the focus. No, I don't think so. This is a game that we have to relax and enjoy it. And I don't know. What I saw was we lost concentration after scoring the first goal. And they punish us.
It's all about consistency. You could see that for some time now, we've been performing, and we are keeping the consistency. I think I would like to thank the fans also for coming to support us. We are really grateful. Like I said, it's about consistency. If you see, we've been playing the same team for some time now, and we are getting the result. And I think this will lift us up to fight for the title.
It's really amazing. I'm speechless. Like you see, you know, scoring in a derby is a great feeling. You know, a derby is a derby. It doesn't matter how you score, but a win is a win as well. You don't have to score much goals, but just get the 3 points and make the fans happy. That's all. Oh, I really thank our fans who came in large numbers, and I really appreciate their effort. And we believe that through their efforts, we are going to push hard.
Stephen Dese Mukwala eno ne form no aba yebehwe CAF Confederation Cup match Asieduaa etodwa over the weekend say na ehon nsem no esi etie table no me no ka say James FC Club Africain na LED the table womo ewo 3 points points near 6 and at Rivers United toss me 6 points. James FC toss me and 6 points and at Academica Lobito Equator one any points bia ehonomti James FC table no eno no anopay yebegye so na agude mu nsem no ye de nyina asiha sports lawyer ni the only sports lawyer in Ghana football ye dan ho aba ye ba oduefo nana asabre penaman ebeka Kwesi Parker Wilson ene sister Akua ho na afi newspaper review no pay wo mo de akanyina ato aso ye be hia biem ye dinkra. right nti nyame adom yɛda so te ase yɛda sports no akogu na meka sɛ kotoko echi has ehwe po mo se pa no achepa o na yɛden na yɛden da bia one ni draw sa one
sa pepena oh what ball 5-0
7-0
ya boff
relative mo relative me we me for say happy o
e be say has na yɛden nti na ofre ne
me friend is of late 1-1 draw now say share one na kotoko say one me gada kotoko kra say has 2 echo minga yo
oni mo eden ma
mo eden and the 3 dia
and a solid support na kotoko wo no has wo bi anka ehu wow because of any di kotoko echi no mo do
share enti no moya dia o dia say
what you obi a
mukola on gba na ba ti ni
Saudi pado mukola no
what you obi a show feature wa bonu no dey say
has home no ni asa ya go ma vemu mo ahwepu mo
home ni dey da tata
Kwesi na what to say
over the weekend Michia lady B said in nam said me fan kra me kia wo ne kia
me meka ho
o se o file kia style bia said in nam so file kia style bia
file me kitu
o se ya mienu no o yo so ko yase but the kia there o file style bia
me so me ya da
o se atitivu ni so e va bana ti ho no ya ne fe
Kwesi ya show
oh me say me call enka dolu me call bia be tatara me fa de kakra hona am koshia
na ko me akua sere begire ha
hona be hu what you no e kwa catch me say obi say o say your pon ya kwa for me chi
yeah
na ba be gina ha obi say ye the farmer na me say ye fa na ye the friend
o ko juma kwa no ye
ne mo hu na bi so nya for the kakero nema
ya ba be gina na ye the feel
my god this
said the rest do what
you said that I don't feel so crowd of be and sound like you
that's
I was say 100
Central
Region Rose and ye jamanaka ye jahoko sika na enu hontia ho
by all means
yes
ye baby sika no ye baby
aye baby na no
ye come baby
e pre hode no e pre ye na e pre hima da kon ampatia pan ye de se ko video bo de niam be go so mba ro mo say o beto am bibia bai mo say 1 week on ba so ye wo so mo de niam be go so na ye so asa be sa niam no makotran ba bi kakra bi na oni ne machine ba ko bi no watetete so na demonstration how for so mba ye no
and no for krom for ye bi na nyasem keto no pa ye kan news
aye ba yes I said the demonstration
be ngoma so ne sa mo se sa side one appear do ne ko te o makwan nye
ese mra se bi for 3 loans bi no makwaje tumum
yo pa so di tumum
pa kan crofo and CPP leadership they egu no and
I was say ko fit radio so o mbe bro bi pieto mo na bisa ayi man bi ye ba san ko mo ni o mo be fiki be wro ye ho
really
o say ko wo na bisa wo na bisa
Akua una Sarah mawa ma no what is Sarah
Sedinam
oh Sedinam
we were in chance
I'm got a pro share at the pro share
Sedinam good morning what me do pa
Sedinam Admara
They say me new
address no Central Region Rose I see abandon Central Region ko Kwesi Ashanti I kan 100 na kure bi ebeboro Kwabri East nko abefa 100 and I say no more kan wasem a say ya wo nkrofo kasa ebu a lot of problems ani kasa abankrofo anu bebre no eye kwan titiriu opesi ye ni ehu yada papa wo kwan ho na ban ni declare afi bi say year of roads na so em say ye ntimi anheda o ye bia kakra badodo so akapa minim safi aka ye betimi ameki yibia wo mu a Central Region kwan na 100 Ashanti Region betimi aboro 100
betimi aboro
Greater Accra na so far me anheda ntia akwan ho issues ewo ho
hafo na ohene ne se mfutura ko na hemfo nyira ayi na boso nyina ma na boso nyina mo dwane ko
okasa no wo so
se
kasa mitirim
ma aboso mo kura
mfutura pamo wo
no by infutura table
No, but chronic diarrhea.
10 minutes.
Chest problems are
within 10 minutes. Exactly. Within 10 minutes.
Chest problems.
If you don't me for hanging within 10. That's the cover. Also, any inflammation nam.
Neframa.
It's about who. Bobby one say. And they go home.
What do you create me back? Inflammation.
Yeah. But I heard the sample. Kuna mse boss mo honti. Sokoban. Mentia still low.
Sasayin.
Yes.
Sa hone jai no.
Yes, e kwa na ya. They o chere me say na e boss mo no. Oh. We de nana wadaro ma me mu anim tia. Mesre wa man kan ya fa che me nana be abosom na sa na mbeken. Bosom ne kase nyina te say. Na de bosom ne kase ne.
Oh, bosom ne say ne kase ne.
Ayi be pa na be ka na bosom de.
Wontie na make.
Bosom go be tiri size phone.
Abi we go tiri ya.
Wontie na make.
Na power na go ne here o.
Sa kwa na wo mu yie no. Yese bosom no. Ba bia esie no.
Ye maso anye
ye tie mfa honti da kwa na ka. Na ko he bosom ne kase akua te say ha ne me no tema.
But it's not a physical thing you are seeing.
No.
And you're objecting now who say
exactly.
Oh.
Na ye kwan a ensuo. Ye nya mane enye a bridge mfa nsuo so. Eti ahono sa mane bi ho a if it's about spiritual, ye betima he. But o say baby abosom, that is a rumor. Baby abosom ni sie no. Ye se ebu. No matima ye kwan no. And no ko mo so o mpene ma ye mu. And na say ne kese no. E kwan e obi dan
entam wesi kwa nkra
bosom ne kese nya te se me no
entam yeah
okay enti se ye na nyi ya ye si ye mu a ekwan no diverse wo kwan mu kebo wo kwan mu ba bia akwan ya wo hu nyina na motwetwa compensation all right enti somebody divert akose ya me no ntam ha se no kwan me he ye eje bosso me no de mo te de me kan ya
se ye wo no ye de ni foforo na ehwe
ye nya ho nto
some I don't think they have a problem. Quite a doma ye akosi trade down. I want kakre bi beye minya show 100 meters I don't think the people have a problem. I am not sure. Minya show some more man for no problem. Say kwan naka. They prefer omobosom ni too. If really I don't need case now. Let's see am grant to almost ani enko yanim.
Yo, maka we nyina bia wi ana.
Oh, Kwesi mem.
Kwesi for loan no na we ka bibi.
Oh, I mean loan there say I buy with there. It is a loan na normal.
Yeah.
Na we are quite there na American. Zomo ya amasama pokasi road there no. Mama kwakra recently I will see say omo ya kind of and their concerns about it say yeah. You say central you foresee omo kwan they are abandoning sometimes they are not priority here yeah be obe corner be na kwan be ekọ and no man can be timi ayaboa I'm not saying that for the munjai I'm not saying that but sometimes we no we mo bia kakran say be akra ya kan kwan Ghana
yeah
Ghana the 16 regions of this country to mo bia bi kakran ye ka road no bia say ni be say your road no mpelifo na ye wo mkrom year of road na ka say the year road ka say ayi bia no sa nyoma na ye ayi mpelifo no krom no me sa road ndu pa ko hwe minister no krom ko hwe man pani krom ko hwe esla krom the roads they are good
I mean can say Joe so say akosia mo akwa Andrew mo akwa tawo say whatever but no Saturday me fa akwa so ko for me na
yeah
on say emo baby from anwan kwanta ekosi dompase na enye kura
what are you
it's omo ye no kama
is that omo ye
omo gusu tum agba kakra na omo dube kwai
and the Joe
omo free omo kakra na omo dube kwai and na ye na tutu no omo paso nyina ya me koye me menda
ma ti Joe say ka say
na do ma ye no papa me kaw nine na Santa Reggie ha me hunu kwa bia fese du sa kwan no
wow
I think say you turn on ya kwakosi sim for shoes but say Joe say case on there but the point is find there only problem is just that's what I'm just on
main road no from Anyankwa entire you for so kind enye be kwai side woni nyina omo ye and ko furu kusabe po no kusabe
no ma ye fi adansi asoka
ho
omo ye fa all right let's see the next paper. Ghanaian Times. Parliament begins consideration of LGBTQ+ bill. Yo, what Uganda the answer no.
see Uganda Mampeni, Yure Museveni. And I almost aye bill no. I'm pass it. If I LGBTQ plus, I say
6 months ago.
America for the visa restrictions
exactly
at home also, including a more commissioner of prisons and a president Babontin. Wakeke bi acha America.
Oh, I'm also on.
Wakeke.
And Ghana mo hwa ni mu se.
Also no America. What kind of?
Oh no, he says it all the time. Well, I think he's one of the few presidents in Africa.
Why are they both go?
And why be na you of our free Mugabe. Mugabe. Okeke bi chere queen no. What's all my Britain Mary?
Yeah, boy, a brave ya. You better enjoy. Come on,
for na mo pe ebibre mu ba. De mu benya nti. What's my Britain Mary?
You come Mauritius some kind. Mauritius and I can some 2 kinds out.
Yeah.
Africa, Ghana. Okay, okay. Okay, new leadership to restore ideals of CPPU and enhance security during upcoming December events and for collecting unauthorized monies from SHS students, 11 headmasters land in hot water. GS initiates investigations into their conduct. Court jails man 12 months for 50K. Wow, theft. Papa, Dr. Eric in cancer.
Director General. Headmaster for any dear no. I didn't see Casa no Moji.
A dose will be on it, dear. We are on the charge.
Me baller tax and mintias.
And a baller tax. Fuel tax. Yes, so much fuel. Back could be much fuel.
I see.
Now, meaning some of the generator was
if it is fuel, because now if it is fuel, then if your bus there or no. Because I buy first camber. It's running the operations of the school, no? And then I running operations of a school, and then I heading. I'm not holding beef for headmasters. I'm not holding beef for them. But again, I buy Nankasano. What is schools to come? It's a not school for only headmasters. That is the only way which means can be a show school work. That's number 1. Number 2, it be a prescribed uniform. Yeah. I'm a phone and papa phone and primary school no. Because they have a notion so a check and a white schools do check a different types of check. Yeah. It is a one first prescribed check number. And that's one of the things that a school for a headmaster and headmistress for me. You see I'm try to see I'm the corporate. And because of uniformity, selling a bear pepper. When you now question a problem. Why is that one a problem? Almost said almost the border tax in them. No, I don't understand. I don't know. There was one bill I also disagreed with it. Escape my mind. But I'm saying that essentially, headmasters, but this don't mean an eye bone. From what I have heard.
Now, where would they give them a hearing? For
interdiction, I will give you a hearing. But I'm buying share because schools are almost bro. Tell the schools in bro. It's about to not overlook the fact that schools in it, and with the headmaster, so they have every right to charge 1 or 2. We send a bag and cry on the back. They should give them a hearing. Now they should give a detailed response as to why some of some suspend you more. They will get to know.
Abisafo, Mamin can't some way say GS so be boy in the ministry be boy in here. He said Juma no oma kreti e dey ma boys na one can take computers na ho no. Yeah, placement oma dey.
CSSPS.
Honestly. Ti say ore aduchum. Ade ba ko aduchum yeah, me sa pen asem e placement mu no. Say grade A school no. Say dodo na ape, obi ape grade A school. Etina afi minim do mo ye mo de lock bi o say wo e close grade A schools no bebre. It is a young for one coa. Everything said, so me person me quantity. No,
nipa be full pen access to grade A schools no.
Enti eyepa e boy say baby I do ko to ye no ko honom na ye say obi anya single number person ko grade A na ye wo B ni C ni D no de said you 35 and 40 and 20 they be gone. Enti among for a struggle part to penetrate omunya. Enye ye fantastic. But the red which still o boss na won kan o mu diska no hwe
omo go so je
sa anipa over 100,000 a omanya placement na o ka so ko place omo ho no self placement no bebre baby omunyan no man sa mpe baby omunyan no so yese ho asa ye ma because e binu frame me a yese self placement wakwa akoye baby okonyan na ono atwusu boarding okoskuma yese ne din ni ho onya hot boarding okoso yese day
pressure tete
it is still na also otwe sika ti amanfo gi sika di command kanafo no tete computers no
office
no mo ne sika no enti mani bre no fine I will have so aye but mo mani bre bi so nkom nkrofo na tenkra ho computers no a wo me placement no sika no wo ne di ne kase pa
and then the but the because escape your mind motivation fee and a lunch bag fee mentiasi
lunch bag and mamenchi omo wo say omo normal backpack na books omo ya cry ko so near the lunch bag ko
enya by force we pia
and to plate wo di be go he
plate ni e kuta na de ko
oh there be
e dey say
mamenchi wo plate no
ko di odan
no wo plate no cup ka ho wo kan lelu ka ho na wo do napkin a chechere na ni nyina eka wo nsam na ade nam enti wo so nya lunch bag ketu abi
bag dey say we ase ko animo
because the point I'm making that's my point.
I don't know
but in this case, that's my problem.
Because I could be a KST and my captain will make once. Me who you know, but me free, you know. Almost a yanshe. Yes, opa. Exactly. No, what talk. On to I by force.
But they're making it mandatory. They're making it mandatory.
I bought a charge in the Hey, last week I want to open Jai.
That's what my problem is.
Plastic box here.
Before I say
plastic box here. Who said so close to Tina? Oh my God, say because I'm one pay wooden no more hide. And boarding schools will open. Who need pie? You I'm an Canadian. And education minister say. Mofra ya kwa beto box no de ubenya nkento eduade beto wooden one precise kemokra do mo start use a plastic one e buru be 3-4 years ni na obi akwotena sempa ene unua o de sa branch no de say obi o say wan e complain say Louis headmistress eso oba ye no headmistress say one top plastic box o ma ba meme asatenu akra me ka cho say me koja me ni si kwan e wo bono mo no a wooden top box here, but my so for about 3 weeks in school more. It's not some trying to cook a
wooden yama for you.
Of course, no way, really be
a plastic stroke.
What you say?
Has a normal top box use wooden one. It is there according to me. No,
now, say, I said, Cassandra, 2 months of footy. No one calling into the program. Don't they sign? Say we have messages. Onu say nko bi kro be nyasem.
So no.
What you say? About time Kwesi we sacrifice kakra ya ma no.
Oh, sacrifice e hunya se besa.
What you say? Na bi bia you say you free nti. We kasi tua wan Ghana kra no be complaining.
You free but you free you sir. You free.
I don't know what say dey to yetirim.
Ade no ai
free. No be yen.
So you free.
Emo no be yen. Nti ye mo ni fakro no no emo ye fa ne ma yen.
Lithium deal no or say e good when e can if properly condition can hold.
Of course, there's a condition.
If properly managed, Dr. Kwabena Donko and a Kenyan Dr. Kwabena Donko. Okay, I'm Dr. Naman cocaine in Tia. I will use digitization to fight corruption. Vice President on the Bohem. Ghana demands there be crucial measures to address climate change. You better view her.
Digitization also be fight corruption. Like in time called the buy 7 years in like corruption no. But still going on.
Then reduce it wrong.
Was it? Reduction no. Nipa na ti computer with you.
Some
Sanka digitization no CSSPS no is a clear case to solve the problem that we're raising.
Yeah.
But what's here? What's it go for here?
It's
a corruption problem. It's a solve corruption problem. It's a solve corruption problem.
Passport office coffee.
It's a cash about ya.
You need somebody about exactly passport office. Still,
that is the point. So it's the corruption. It's not about the digitization.
Me so nipa kwa ne feed machine.
Na big king. Nipa let machine let you.
Nipa feed.
It is about we are telling him say. Digitization.
All is not well.
I'm emphatic.
The paperless by and port will be interest.
It is not true. It is not.
Say kakra.
And in the end,
kakra of fight kakra.
Stringent measures are sub-binding 90 was why you bet you be because every amount for very corrupt. Okay, you begin to say yes.
Any paperless buy is
amount for. That is the point. It's you know what you be. That's what we deal with the person. Yeah. The people go phone. But what you be. Now we defend. Now we defend it. Now we say because we are chimney crowns no lie. And
then my papa can kwabra donko. No lie. I say ashawan no nkwa ni tu.
I say no nkwa. I say can.
Watch na. Ne pese ye adwuma ni ya. Omo no mutu ho. Oh,
say you no kwani tu a cartel. I told you say a cartel. Say a cartel.
Enti ya chi ni ya oda kukumu nti obi nkwa tu galam say. Ankrofo tu pa.
Okay.
Hey, wait there say TV.
And this paper SMS News. Wow.
What's for there no?
Obuase
stories.
Women urged to speak up against gender-based violence.
Yeah, that's very important.
Yeah. Then Bidieso Mangwase Assembly member donates to electorates. Okay.
I think gender issues are a national concern issue. I'll say Shana Kamwase. Ghana, your boy Humoding. And for me, affirmative action bill.
Yeah.
Since 1998. The first time I did this bill call Parliament was in 1998. There were 2023 intimate passive affirmative action bill to date. And the bill for gender parity. So the bill a man on some kitchen, you know, a big team resource you access to assets and resources. Not just say almost since 98, Ghana we are not Canada. I'm the Bible in the buy out. Because what the bill called Parliament, it's a spice with Parliament. It's after every 4 years, that's a bill 19 pass here. You have to start the process all over again. It is since 1998. You have started processing all over again. Sir, you were 2023, you were 2024. The 8th Parliament ever expired. So you give me a provision again now passes our bill now. It will expire again. They will say about 2025.
All right, I'm gonna say a time or something.
Yeah, and my enjoy.
I'm saying for that must say some munya brain na mo hwe yen. My mena Mrs. Linda Roxon Mante Banfo ase on a principal for mena nursing training and midwifery. Na no memenda adwuma mo ye no eso. Say wow ye o student bia ne adanseman. Ya me hira mo dem ye no efe. Ye pesika e pese college no dache ebe university. Ya ha ase monkoboa fundraising ya ha ase monkona monkoboa. Ya da mo ase papa. Enen so ye ko nkawie kuma hema ye nana adwoa chema otoso mienu eda form dotiye no ne ye se kwatoa so nti no ye nyina ye de kire nkawie na ye kosom oduefo nana sabre pinama enie da mo ase pamoni hwe Christ asomdwe nka mo nyina.
Yeah. Ebusiafo yamamu nyina good morning bion yamama kwa abade ba Ghana te Sembre so ena ye de ni kyeremu okwa west ye wo epoemantamo eastern region krobi di city kese na amane boy yensa ka firi wo kyeremu kyere se kroni mutena ye yaya de amomanfo school saye sisie ye de teacher ni ba umbe de ne to bebo ofam anu asanda ne nani ne wokọ nioma bebre akwan nye ensusema yo haw nkane asem apomudene mu nsem kyese nioma ha nipa emma ni jema asetene mu no ni nyina akoyo haw kese pa e de ama omanfo no nenei wokọ hospital ni bi kura na ye twere dromanwa unya bi e na wato e wo mpotemo ho na nsem nyina na kwame ando akobo ani nyina no wo kyerem owia ye besi ache ni na di nkomo
aya ye clinic a se de ye bedi aboa ye yire num ne nuama no ne ye maame num te edu ewo no te ewo me wo a na anadwo a car ho asem din pra emai the do well just o so no afro obi won kokko na car na aba no abefa nipa na ko du o hogbon mu du ko du ayi a na oba obi hu an se akwara no a owo anya no ekwan no so emmoa na ye adwun se ye be ye ho anwa na ka ye dano emana ya yi ya honde no aban ya tisi ano ye hia go west district assembly se omummoa na yentimi ye ene Ghana mpanufo omo wiase afana nyina ye hia moa omummoa ye nana bomehene so ho a ontie no ommoa ye hia ne moa say onke no onye mpanifo mo ko wese ha
se ka se dia wo ha bebele o ha titu kura ne ai clinic eni ha wala ya le sai sisi ya ade o fa moto die mika de ne ko a clinic so wo ha dia o de ne beba teachers quarters so a o ya so ka obi o mu siesie teachers quarters a kwala bebele o ha school ni nti no teacher for ne sada nya yi ade o de akwala ne ko fi ya ko ba fufu eso o ma serious o ha dia enka o mbe siesie ama betinam ama tembia no ehun se school yi die o mu kira dia na ase anso da bi o ehun bi sa akwala ko be ko school a free ayi ko no be ko school ti aye de ye wo ha bebi ade sredire ba no mebo aye ehia clinic ya toilet ko e ko mena nya papa sa ensu a wa ha nso da mienu pe akokora ise e ba akopɛ ne wa ha nti ye sra ban so mebo aye ne ye bro ye kwan so nye sra mebo aye ne ye hia mo apa
na ko bi so nyama o mi ko ba nkoso ha me ye first the kind ye clinic eni ko do e mu ha ye nta me ka no sa ne say evi don po se kromo ampo say obi mu dodo na na say ebofro bi wa na so yare a age say ye free motor ana ka bi e ma no be fa onipa ne de ne ko but in case say ye di ni be free aso ye be ko no na bia bibia happy onipa no wo kwan so ye nyina hai afi so say draston po ni kromo a ti say onipa ne kwa na say ye tun say bia motor mu na bia emergency side e wo draston bi kromo ko ri mu a e betima nya bia say adro bi ama onipa no but say asasa nya me bi ni herite no e haye e di makote pa etete ni say me pa say enka yempendi fo so nhwe na omumu aye e wo kro ri ama we produce aye so friend sitekesi say nya mo wi nya haye le to so mienu so fire ye kwan ye kwan nye enye even if say clinic wa ye ka si any produce mu obom say ye to so friend so bi yaro mpo ne ye ka say onipa no omra produce mu even e kwan na ka be fa so kra ba kra say we fa monji mo ka wo kwa mu a say ada se kan kura emri anase motor fru mri kwa de o ha kese e be banse ne say ye mpani fo nhwe no mo so omomo aye kwan e mai enu ade say ya e pese bi to mpani fo ni
na de ha me mpese me kan say ye kuro mu aye ni nsuo e ma wa mu mpani fo mu nkora ye bre nsuo ye be no nkora de aso bontin nsuo to ko e fi Tintimi crown ya sakran ya nom. Ti de essence omomo aye. Nenso ye mpani fo mo anaja. Enya nsuo yi bi nom. Ane de to so biom. Ane de ha ye kese enso so ne toilet. Ye kro do ye ni toilet. Enya wo kra. Obi obe ko toilet ready. Nkola ni mpani nyina ye ko bush. Nti eno so ye ade ha kese pa ha ye okromu a. Ti ye so ye mpani fo nyina asemo mo aye. Yes sir. Bega kanya kwa ibenya ya le cross mu bia. Ko se ne yin nyina nkola ne mpeni nyina ko nwura mu ide emoa. Yenso ibenya ya le bega kanya yenso nya ya le ya. Nya de be bo anti yesrem. Simo moye. Iwe nyina etuntwa emaye.
Ba to de ha yin nyina ne ya meso. Ya ha nyina ne ya kende. Kende kano bi ka omo yese ya kwala ala kwa ya le ya adi se pe moto. Ni ya fa je se bi kwa bi si a se asa se kwa ya kende ko ni henti no. Enti mi ko so e mai nsa. Ye se to so bi aye just bungalow. I say, why I to the man, I tap on said, I'm a Hampton Palano, and Jay has a California, the point, I was I yet quino. After my when I did a tap on up to my better, I come up Palano, so I said, and Palana, the German idea, I can't teach you to the XS and Ponce, my daughter, me and Nibias, I may see my Kumbe. The sharing so I didn't way is your friend. Swafum. I'm saying, come to city cassie. Bruno, a city cassie. I'm patch and so how I woman say, and soon, and so to brother, Anna Ekakra. Now drew a pepper and a soir. Not sooner, I will. Me patch your young buffet, young cry, I'm a school, Hannah. I told you some sense now. This one fat back, cap, over the channel. One. Nagalo. On my parents have message sooner. I could go school. Not just say, come call. And the best Ghana by say, on my emboa. Montimum wire. Silver and sooner. Every time between soon be a mile. I was city cassie. I might have Canas Bogu, sanity. And the SR banner on me to be my oha. Next I had bro, how crana, how no cry, making me sumo. And the best Ghana by say, on my boy. Nesia, Hana, you so dear, your how papa, you so very rich here, you will so be a friend. Sit him. This has been anti 1 hour, answer I do soon. The Abasansoa, I am crown school kumu, and I to see the cryowa. A time a baby said, would you have a Besnaco soon? A Besnaco school, not to say, Tamako. And the rest of Ghana by say, Omemwa, I was city, Cassie, and Sunesu, so fire, and no, my own toy. Biblioha. And the Basan, I also hear Kofuma, yes, a cobe, a chilata, and Sunbiasa, at the Kofuma.
I was here for a way, a city cassie, yeah, walk west, a permanent I was some amount for in the moon, a sitting ya, one more famu, and what can be one some no. Yabeko, Yabrani Yason, so Yabeko Masona and Anaquamiando, at the Comobes, maybe Nubi, not would be near me any so. I won't hold their chain. Now, I'm my chain. Oh, no more. City cassie, a benhifa. I won't cock on Potamu.
Well, Mamma, city cassie, chip, offering cocoa now, a brim, a quantum ponaswa, and whatever would be in Kumso. We could prefer with CBC, and I said, one money if we lot of planners, and I said, we're not a boom can head out. The local city ticket.
Now, Oma for no country, Ocean, as I say, you create to Binti, Ama a sitting more, I the Ama. Sado Casa Brim Quanso, just a being crocasium. Almost how be a day.
No more how no baby kind pa a Oma Paya, a call to him. That cheap home free a quantum bonus, and I'll be not sunset, taxi, and yet common so be an assassin, a quantum, and yet I say. Now, any problem with the air, Yakura, say, I should be a baby as he takes my bit Nakaja, should be a baby crooning. Even black store, pharmacy shop, a baby crooning. Na ayamo boy I will say I also ensure our mom a team and on the sun so be our penetino me ni akwakohwe se na ensure no ayeba na de apata e be ahon cheke fie and e be ba omanfo no so me de na kohwe na say asem ya we go see be no ni omo ye so man kasa self help omo titi omo we no de mpapru ni atapa mi get me de fi omo kin center kakra bi na show me de mo ma no mo be fa ye fun be fi hey, project that's what can read more. Only now, what from the so much. And Yakua, 1 year home person, one of the cast our camera, so catch a minute. And I'm the same to Jacoban say, I bought you almost a rubber basket, yeah, almost 200 more money, and and the other two could be any paracetamol in case of emergency and first aid. Now, one and maybe that's it. Only a pharmacy. And all my doctors, they don't call them on only expert, and I expert, and I said to say, I call it a film semper, the Massity Maya, almost at the Musayam Slim and Penny, and many young and I show them, yes, I be. They say, I say, the one told me, I want you for one, I got to own Cocoa Betois. Not to all the first city, I believe in City Junction, and so what my taxi, everyone, I can Cocoa, because you bear 15 cities. About 15 minutes now, they are going to parameter and then I say, okay, now by it. I said, maybe it's more rem, Ticket for some day. I didn't have money.
Sitekasi Chrono, any pair of population, saying
population is the for many 700 to 800 make up voters in Kenya, I'm a bit not about the only.
Not as I won't kind of mundi 18 come home. Now, Eduma Bene or Michelle from Dumaya, we are free. Why?
Ticket for the Hata. Now, almost bread a banana, product by food or a co abandonment, a discount, my pa, and I could say, could say, yeah. We will block that by Kwesi. I asked him to say, oh, my
I see. Now, Bambo wants some sort of saying.
Bambo, oh, could I say that? So we couldn't pay a few kind of and for Kurun Coco Fufoso. And to Kuna Quay say, maybe a question, a question,
a woman on tour.
It could be on one or so. If you know, could do, and I'm not telling you could do certificate and one into Bambo is at the meet. Because of what was so there, and Obenya now from Sunset and Koyi.
And just say, Bambo something in Akufo, I can't send corner police some more. And I ran so I ran so one from your room and I disagree. I see. Nana ya do be see a brana ya be nti ebeja wo ha na money adwuma pa ya da se papa pam gidi sempanimfo betie na de hia omanfo no omo akwakoye e de ama wabusafo na kwa me ando ye nsem training apoemantamu Eastern region na otai edi ne dwuma Sitekasi ye kuro ya okwa West e ben enkoko omara hosem na ye de atodwa ye de Ghana tesen besia na ya sore so my health and lifestyle aba ni din e de Akua Asieduaa asomdwe nkamu nyina.
Eye Monday, eye Juada, yesi Baruch, ata Adonai Eloheinu melaha olam. Enshira enka osrusu nino. Abodi nyina ewura no, ono eni ade nyina ono ne dano ene anope. We call me the name of Jah Almighty in Zion. Yeba waja obane sonson kronkron edimo. Ende anope yebedi nkomo afa bronya yebekomo yedidie ehon. Ye ne Dr. Meham ene ebedi enkomo. Or dietitian wa ben wa gidi ewum pantiti bi na bebo bronya yi obi be fa yare ewum bronya yi so obi yire ne ho a bronya ni betwam no na yaresa yeda asepa na anopay Kema disposables who wedding obey engagement obe serve empo manusisum na so say yi na woma obehia eno ma obe serve say atre disposable spoons, set cups, disposable ones. Ahodo mpo ton tea, disposable tea cups no. Ni nyina bi o Kema disposables. Party cups nie, ye de serve wine papa rubbers de. Na thank you bags I de rapo nuane, o ton fried rice na o ton normal, o be rapo amankrofo. Thank you bags. Fe. Kema disposables. War mops, dustbins, brushes, and no exitisa. A kama park or Kema disposables. Nakope and no money bito. Or wholesale any retail. War edum Oyerepa FM dine which honmoa. SD Karam a dino and chain. Oyerepa FM dine SD Karam dine and chain. 0536 34 73 44 0536 34 7344 0536 347-344. Doctor, good morning. Yeah, that's the pastor Brano Bachche. Doctor Brunye, minim say, Udru Jom will be Dija, wo out to who no sunity. I said, Diani Okodia Yare. A quiet Benny was here for so Eddie Brunye.
That's my nature, it's a phone. Topic here, come has me, the all kind of annex. Nipa bebree after Christmas, heart attack.
Hey.
Yes. Bebree diabetes. No mpemu yare. Yare ahodo bebree nipa after Christmas omunya. In fact, Christmas be a my hospitals yema.
OPD cases so doso.
Because of aduane ayedi no. Nse do bronya no confectionaries doso.
Toffee.
Cakes no. Yema ya rich no doso. Afe enam so edoso nnuane a soche no edoso
ye to anwa so pa
idi anwa bebre enti sane menyina ye di kwemu a ya ne kofa yareba na problem kese bi cause say a stroke eni pe nya stroke papa na nipa chaw tieni ye obi a utie me no e bia wo ye borderline diabetes
pre-diabetic
unyanya diabetes aka britia bi ana se niema kakra bi na o ya benya bronye wan hwe ya benya obe full blown diabetic na medidi ne no ma ebe koso obi ho a akoma no intimi nam akoma no ho no na emu almost esie wi tokrokitu bi na aka ewo mu bronyen tokroketua no oba bisi no akonya heart attack obi adwene no ntina ne namu no ebi o ha tokro no ayeketu bi unimu
now then ye dey cover
bronyen uba wanhwe ya obedidi esin tokroketua bi na aka no obi adwene no mu ntino bi ehu ebitumi hu se balloon bronifren aneurysm wanhwe ya bronyen obedidi amana pai so entity niye na yensesan na timi aboa na me can be say stroke doso ne heart diseases ne sanyaro ahoro ni nyina no doso chronic diseases ahoro no yare as a kwankro diabetes ne nkofo no and we much say wade bi a friend inflammation no yedi enuane a yacheche a yedi anwa sija so ama ye hyehye yedi ade egu mache no na yedi sedua na a cause inflammation number 2 yedi esichire nuane ha a cause inflammation ni pedenu number 3 say ya wi number bria and also cause inflammation na ya hwehwe mahu say inflammation no na diabetes akumayade and all chronic diseases no eba nti sane e was screen yeso yi sane ni yebedi ni Christmas yes remo onto boase sebeya inflammation no enkoso no so pi de toso bio no so head pakese pa ya free bibi homocysteine yeah
and about homo 17 year you 20
say no e costra utminya stroke heart attack Alzheimer
adwene how
what the to an refi ne ba no kra obi sa ofri he ene sa ne ma no so homocysteine no toso neurotoxic awudro emwa
sa adwene no
na fe so
eno ba cho bi wodi emu
homocysteine enam so wodi nam mo a ni pedua no ayama wie no a byproduct no hence say na eguso e
byproduct ya chia na barbecue na bia
amino acid ne byproduct no homocysteine no but onyankopon nim de ne nyansa mo no ni pedua no ye onuane ahoro ne ne mabia e dia a counteract effect no homocysteine no cause rebecca kofa stroke heart disease ene yarwa hodo bebre dia bre no e oneme bia udia etimi counteract no ama say ejudu ano es inti no ye plant based fruits ni
ene habama
so yeah what their friend omega 3 fatty acids Braudi nuane omega 3 fatty acids wo mu no emma homocysteine no
ekofom
na enya wo nhaban ni fruits ni adwe nuane ahodo mu
adwe
nuts nuts ahodo ni walnuts no almonds ni ade
the nut enti peanut ka ho ana
peanut wenya bi wo nkate bi wo mu na ne sauce kese pa linseed eno in fact there were 2 major sources fish oil omega 3 ewom and linseed na fish oil no problem is no galamsey no a they are saying na pollute and I don't recommend into me so sabe ya homocysteine level en koso na nkonya stroke hwe enam a oberi ne Christmas ne hwe ne stroke no doso nipa stroke kumu okọ
na sie nim si awe na ma aye yi o bi aye nya sika ya de gi ani ni se
ekuye pa anti Christmas no ba yebedidi yentumi nkase ne di bank yentwe won free sa ne ma no na nka yemra more of fruits and vegetables no on say na cake ne niam bi e wo screen no so wetin ma ye fruit kama sieste na ye so appetizing na would
fruit cake
nye fruit cake as such me say in the sense bia ya ne de no yemfa fruits no
ensha na mu obo okro no ba yi won apple da wo obo ba 7 years ni
mo amu di Christmas edwa no we na mundi edwa we na mundi
wow yi wom entosi wom entosi wom hu watermelon wom anka wom apple wom kwadu ewom vegetable we fruit and vegetables
yeah
ana fruit nko a
anti fruits yi udia one ebebo wakoma no ho bai yawo ade bi entini mu a ewo nipadua adurade bi eduramu afre no endothelial cells na ebo ye ho ban yie pa e produce ade bi afre no nitric oxide mpendodo a endothelial cells ne ye kama no na produce nitric oxide no unya stroke unya heart attack unya problem bia wontri no mu nyankopon oboyeye o na yane ane yekuya
yedi nuane na ese no
ndi onuane yedi ese endothelial cells no ndi ese no sa no eno na to heart attack ya febi atherosclerosis ntinu mu sha sese esi ntinu mu sha sese esi a na fe kwa kofa heart attack
yedi mfoni na to so no na esha ase ba no
good nti wo phase 1 no a yedi ka pa no ntinu emu ye clean bibi anim ti moja no famu kama afi ekro no phase 2 no on say ade yellow bi dem cholesterol no eno no mbra ye we number break Christmas no yen ti ase cholesterol no bedoso ene fat no bedoso in the phase 3 no a intinu dem in the phase 4 no enam dika kan so bi ho na intinu tokro na kakitikiti bi njo say we tokro kitu go the number 1 no number 4 no the difference no so nti emoja kitu bi na betumi ayede afemu nti o person hu say wo phase 4 no a et say de da so ya o fra brosai kakra bi brosai to so pe 4 bo say wakoma bu na oteso na kire say wo was atibia we mu uba be we nam bronye yaka ho
na fe asi
na asi kodo to na ekofa ewu e de abro otumrika kakra bi otim say wa bre wakoma obi okra say otena say e show say na ontri no etie wani de unhunu but nia ebekoso ni pedem be cho say na ontri nti asem obusuafo say ewu de ha adwen nti so ontri to say na obeto aso abewe na ma cholesterol ne sade saturated fat woman a ebesinti no kra na fi anhwe akofa heart attack and stroke abro nti bo modern say obedi fruits no more and vegetables no more. In fact me recommend say yenko yechini ni yetete honuane no
how fi say de bia me kasa mani fi kakra no empanimfo a ye nananom ye ofa no mo munyini che no obu ha mehunu no mani fi a mehunu no o na didi omo didi ye pa na last week na me obi di nkomo o say ne nana bi onya omo hu ni age o betuma ka so 120 Ese wo we haban nko a o se or ese o siw baabi a wo te na haban o be free wonu awe ni nyina on pena bebre woni di so bebre se aduane se fufuo obu fufuo da ayom se run about na nam se aguso aye ho hu ne sa
yeah obenyina che because one haban na o we no haban no ewo eye eduro kese a efidi ni peduane ni na haban no. In fact, eneme wa haban mu no edos se na kan omega 3 fatty acids e can say prevent stroke ni heart attack ni bi on haban mu afin haban kita minerals ahodo kita vitamins ahodo enti no mpese ne ho be den because haban no man calcium bebre enti be den se obenya no mpemu how no ne ade afin haban no e metal donors you can't metal donor no say you the friend epigenetics genes are yade wo no say ebia abusuan ofri mu no ebia na yade bi wo mu yade bi wo abusuan no mu onza abusuan bi wo ha ni yade wo ho abusuan bi wo diabetes wo abusuan bi wo kwa dam wo ho abusuan bi wo akrono wo ho ni nyina ye genes na say genes no be ye adwuma say wo ma menya diabetes wo nsusu be nya bie no ejina di obedie so
lifestyle ka ho
nti abrewe ya wo wi haban no se ne nananom yade bi wo mu no sa haban na wo wi no ebesi kwan emma genes no express because of some metal donor na
wow
nti obenyina che afi wondi dikese no so yes obese onyini cha nse se odidi bebre de atene se se udidi bebra no kremu be kakraka we kakraka nso a wo ha akoma no ene o man bre o ye adwuma bro so no ne ade afi nso so no se ekom de o kakra eboa ma o recycle enema bia nka be how no recycle nti ondi dikese no obenyina che in fact bronya yiba bronya ba nipa didi nipa didi okwa ha no akodidi okwa
no odampa so kwa no okura no
oh na for be free okọ party ahoto
zawe nsakura ade apawa
nti yes say sane ma onu nyina ya de a etie nkwaso na de yare enso eba nti so bronya no susu didi enkenkan kwada no kwada so yare after Christmas because we didi fie na okọ na ho no akodidi na enkwanti we ho
kaka ne drinks
ni niema bebre
drinks bu afala bibia nim
ensuo ne chemicals ne
asichire
ne de kumuni adinti yesremo ya pom de no ho hia ni pewu mami ni pewu
pa unko hospital seji ni baby e won anim kakra na unhu se eyi
yeah
na doc cancer ai kum krofo no doso kidney ne brebomu yare ai kum ye ne diabetes ne hypertension ni stroke no e doso papa
na ya diet no kran mu se obetimi edidi acure cancer
wow
obetimi edidi acure diabetes obetimi edidi acure heart
cancer ne de minim nipa mienu o modi aduane of course enam no aye kan nka ho
o se enam eye seeds eye aba yedua e promote cancer omo we studies be 20 years from the study in a friend China diet study Professor T Campbell University of Cornell University America and University of Oxford and China University Science University me and say no more 20 years if you move out to say enam promote cancer and non-promote cancer. A seed up a drama cancer and to bring a bar over in number brave, Miss Row and wow. Oh, yeah, Bema, a man munti, a man, yeah, numb too much. And also, so can when a prostate cancers are those be brave prostate problem. Mamin Chemki to a bit. The attorney say, and now you will be my friend IGF-1, insulin growth factor 1.
Hey,
now, Sadiano, enam no emma bibia nyini ntina se wo akoda na man nam bebre man bebre man nkosia bebre nyini ten to you abrofia wo 10 years now so 20 yes I'm not ni kosia ne nam no sa IGF1 no emom nyini honton na enka wunyini wi a unhia se wo sa nyini honton bio the more we nam no IGF1 no ewo mu no e promote growth no ye bema o prostate na because so yin na ye kese nyankopon anye mistake so abo prostate edu ba bia se prostate na ye kese na e ma problem there be afei e ma fibroids no ni ade ni nyina so nyankopon wa anye ne sa tete won ni ho but ye didie ni enom sa insulin growth factor 1 no e me bibia nti wo be se obu ho a or fibroid kitu ebi enya hwe on think that tete wo for man be brewo nya o enya ne hwe because no munam die ne sa ne man e wo for intemani
IGF1 no ye di bia to so IGF1 no circulating IGF1
enti
we dey more technical when you mudo
enti de wo mu no e ma bibia nyini enti oyoba umpese obenya tumor in the breast na enyine abeye cancer hwe IGF1 die eye nam milk ni nkusua no ntimisra mu bronya ba o say topic ide nke be hia sa obesa repeat akopin se bronya no be ba be ya
nkofo abete
na ya hwe ne meye because obo wa onimu hwe o fi se
obo wa winam ama afedie odi firi achechede so aduru okra so okra bi ogi ni workers ne nam fi ebu fiche wa winam wa wi achechede anso no wa wi ya fe nwumafo nkra no wotetewo obi awi premier nyina awi nyina onyi nyina anso no
ya ni pe wo se na e ka no obetimi asawo ya in fact research no ho se wo twon fi sa ne ma no ho a eboa manipa no nya adaje restore ni nipadua because one ya kan IGF1 ya obibi onam mu a eno nso so ni din kakraka enti ya twa ne short say new 5GC ni short no kra no new 5GC sa new 5GC no e wonam mu eni nipadua mu ye nipadua ne wo de friend new 5AC ye wo AC na GC inti bribia nambe ko nipadua no hunu se foreign substance ade bia nka nipadua no ho na aba na immune system no asoriatia na immune system no asoriatia inti brain immune system no asoriatia de bia no one we adakro bi efre bibi autoimmune disease na friendly fire de bia sorry
wa nipadua no kutia wa ankasa
ebi ni diabetes ebi ni rheumatoid arthritis ebi ni yare ahoro bebre lupus no ni ade nyina eka ho nti enam ade ese ehwe ni ye papa
wow nkomo ne do yenyanka beto aso achew wa wi atra kusinam wa bibida onini nam wa bibida na ntwinam jese nyina afedie ontam ho nkra nyina onhu no modo doje achew enam isi kum nipa Dr. Meham ohu wati wasuma wa ben papa e wa haban enkyerɛkyerɛ ne adidi enkyerɛkyerɛ emu Hegan Natural Clinic aye enrobia bedwa so a o Hegan ointment etimi crop pimples eyam ensansa petenge krosankrosa nyina ebekɔ Hegan cold capsules etimi koko Prosta M eboy prostate ho ban Hegan Passim herbal capsules so eboa obi a ne waye mre wo mpam the battery yellow pa esisisi moden aduro no Hegan balm eno so eye sasaboro aduro Hegan balm ne Hegan ointment no etimi apostle de honam yi a Apatra Popo Krom na Hegan Natural Clinic was 0243 661 837 020244 9509 Ozon's Chemist Epidang Herbal ewomrom and Afredi Medicine so ewo Dr. Mensa Pacho Pebi Nebebo Doctor ebi obi be hia nkyerɛkyerɛ no pa obi so bɛba ma wakyɛ Dr. obi anya diabetes no ba betimi akyerɛ na didie pa ma
obi didi ama akokra
055
333
99
15
333 99 15 ofra be pa 055
333 99
15 ochire didie e ma wo yare no etuyira eda ase midi e di PSC la di barka e ga jamala la pe na mi akata tanyi fijiam yi wala don te posse zo te posse mfa te posse pam obrigado aloha mahalo namaste aisabu sindatunde big up still fi all militant yeda mu nyina mo ase ye change over Kwesi Park awesen be take over Odimu cross over encantadios.
Welcome back. Which is next week, next weekend. Now, bring and say baby and the 11th of December 2023. Oyerepa TV, baby, OBT agenda. Now, of course, and on the agenda, you're going to look at the 2024 budget, taxes in the woman, and quite an interesting thing. Trust annually on make you 100 Ghana cedis. Local manufacturers, the emission, and we say a fee on Mubano, or Mitch's account, depending on the measurement from the GRA. We'll be talking about that. But what an interesting thing now, Yensaka, is about the taxes on textbooks, calendars, stationaries, any printing material. And then on the line, we have the ranking member on the Education Committee, Honorable Peter Nochukoto on the line. Honorable, good morning.
Good morning, my brother Wilson. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you, Honorable. How are you?
Very well, too.
Great. Honorable I'll put explanation around. Honorable, I will confirm this for us. Now, we do understand that the Finance Committee is currently perusing a document which imposes taxes on textbooks, calendars, diaries, stationaries. Are you able to confirm this to us, sir?
Yeah, thank you very much, and good morning to your viewers and listeners. Yeah, if you remember, during the discussion on the 2024 budget policy statement, we, as a minority, said we were not going to accept the budget because a lot of things have been hidden from Ghanaians, and there was a need for us to make sure that it did not go through. But with their number, they were able to get it through last Thursday.
Right.
But the interesting things are going to unfold. And one of them is that of a VAT of 50% on imported textbooks and printing materials.
Imported textbooks and printing materials.
Yes. But for a very long time now, textbooks have not attracted such duties because they will bring them in. Therefore, educational purposes. People donated books and brought them for distribution to schools from basic to tertiary. So nobody was paying for those items. But with the new law, we are going to pay 15%. So what is going to happen is that the cost of textbooks will increase astronomically, yes. So no importer will pay the 15% and then go and give it to you at any old rate. You must pay back his tax to him or her. So it's going to affect cost of textbooks. Then the printing of materials or textbooks, exercise books, calendars, all those things will go up very much. So
I see.
The purchase of textbooks will be out of the reach of parents. Right now, it is, although it is duty free, it is not all that free. It's not that cheap for parents. But with this introduction, I think it is going to be difficult for parents to pay. So that is so the secret. Somebody will tell you that the secret is in the bill. So there's going to be an amendment bill. You are going to take all those amendment bills this week. The Finance Committee will bring the report.
Exactly.
And there are a lot of them that we are going to unfold from today.
Are you going to resist any attempt to impose a 15% tax on imported textbooks and other printed materials from the minorities?
Yeah, we are going to say so. Because if we want education to be cheaper or accessible to everybody, why do we put such a heavy tax on printed materials that are going to help our children or students in various levels?
But Honorable, you agree that the education sector is struggling and that we need to rake in more revenue to show up the deficit that that occurs within the sector. So probably one would say this is a prudent idea for the government to impose taxes on imported textbooks.
For me, there are other avenues that we can get money from.
Like what?
If we cut down on the frivolous expenditures that we are doing in this country, why do you take 618 people to COP28 in Dubai? What are they going to do? What are they going to do? They will just stay around the corridors of the conference room. They will not even enter. So you have wasted that money. Even if government spends about $5,000 or $10,000 on each of them, you can imagine. Multiply 10,000 by 680.
So are you alleging the government took delegation to COP just to walk around the corridors of the conference room and not attend the conference itself?
That's what they did. What did they do? Apart from the president addressing the conference and the ministers for energy and maybe environment there, the rest, what were they doing over there? You see? So it is not proper to tax printed material. It is going to affect education in the country. So then, if you have so many appointees with very high salaries, there are some CEOs who are earning more than the president. Why don't you tackle those areas and make sure that you cut down their salaries to a level they can save money from there and invest it in education? There are many ways we can cut loopholes in this country and then take care of education. If you go to the schools now, schools reopened, the first year reported on Monday.
Yeah.
No money has gone to the schools for their upkeep. You see? And the situation is very bad in the schools. And the headmasters and headmistresses don't know what to do. Now you have resorted into sending them on interdiction for frivolous excuses.
Yeah, I'll come to that. I wanted to ask you that. I'll come to that, but just quick clarity. Is it the understanding that the textbooks that are locally manufactured are not going to attract this tax? Is that understanding?
What happens is that the locally manufactured textbooks, the printing materials have to be imported. Yes. So they are also going to pay for it.
Okay.
Yeah, so those who print textbooks for the various schools or sell privately are going to increase the prices of their textbooks or materials because they are going to pay heavily at the port before they can take delivery of their imported printing materials. So it cuts across everybody.
So across board, textbooks and other printed materials would be expensive because of the tax. Because I mean, whether imported or locally manufactured, they will still get the 15% tax.
Yes, so that after the manufacturers have printed, they will transfer the cost to the consumer.
But you know, education is expensive. Parents must invest in the education of their wards. So clearly, even if it's expensive, that is the way to go. I mean, the quest to acquire knowledge is expensive. You agree?
You see, if we go that tangent, then we will be failing in our duties to our children. Look at the Constitution. We say we should make education as much as possible free for our children, for everybody to access. So if we put so much tax on the materials that will be used for the education of the children, then how do you expect children to contribute towards the education of their children? So we should make things very easy. Look, this year, parents spent over 5,000 Ghana cedis to buy items for their wards to go to secondary school. We did a market survey, and a minimum of 5,000 was what every parent was spending.
A minimum of 5,000?
Yes, minimum.
To take their wards to the secondary school?
Yes, buy items.
But the schools are supposed to be free.
Yes. You see, and when you go to the school, you need to buy other items that are there. So, for me, that tax on imported textbooks and printing materials are a killer tax, which I know the Fathers Committee, those of our minority on the committee, will vehemently oppose it. So that is what I can say.
Okay. Now, finally, I mean, the issue about 11 SHS headmasters and headmistresses being interdicted for what the GS says and authorized fees. What is your position on that, sir? Way to go to stem corruption?
It's rather unfortunate that the GES and the Minister of Education are handling the matter this way. We all agree that we need a free secondary education for our wards. But if government wants to do everything, they cannot. That's why they started first with all those materials that were supplied. Gradually, the government itself is taking away responsibility for those things. The schools have reopened. We have not sent any money to the schools for them to start running the school. So if parents have come, they will pay for this, we will pay for that. So when we come to the school, let our parents pay for A, B, C, D. When we are all in school, we are college first, track suit, we are not buying them. We are buying them. Yes, so why this time? When they say, oh, this is the cost of track suit, this is the cost of school vest, this is the cost of so and so, go to the store and pay and buy. Why should the government take these measures against the headmasters? In any case, they are professionals. So if they have done anything wrong, call them. Find out from them why they have done that before you take such measures against them. So, yeah, that's what you do as a professional. So the ministry has erred by interdicting these headmasters and anything unethical at your workplace now. I am sure your managing director will call you to explain. And if he's not satisfied, then he will take such a measure. But you have not invited them. You just sat in the office and directed that write a letter and interdict the person. Let them step aside. We don't do things like that. See, it's an issue of morality. So we don't do things like that.
I see. So, I mean, you think the ministry erred, the GS erred by doing this?
And in the first place, I'm not saying that what the heads were right in everything that they did. But as an employer, you should know how to handle your employees. You don't take steps that people will say that you have gone beyond bounds. You see, government is failing in its duty to provide resources for the running of the schools. And if you are, as a parent association, as a head of association, you are not innovative enough, you will sit down there. I know in some schools, teachers contribute to pay for electricity so that lad can be in the school 24 hours. And government is not doing that. Government is not releasing money for them. So what do you expect them to do? I see. They must do something. So I'm not saying that some of everything there is good that they are asking them to pay, but majority of them are necessary. When we are all students, we pay for all those things. So government, if you don't want them to do pay, ask parents to pay, then advance money to them so that they can distribute the items free to the students.
Honorable, finally, is it a matter that the committee would want to probe?
Parents or suppliers who supplied school uniforms since 2021 have not been paid. Yes. So last year, most of them refused to supply school uniform. So the first year students who are going to second year now, most of them use 5 shirts and khaki shorts in their schools. They said they will not supply again. You see?
I see.
So that's the situation. Yeah. So if you are a headmaster and you are not innovative, that is what will happen. So government is not playing its own responsibility where government must be responsible, and if anybody misbehaves, then you can punish or sanction the person.
Right, but is it a matter that the education committee would probe?
Efficiency, that is the situation.
But I'm asking you, is it a matter, an issue where the education committee would want to probe?
We will do so. Luckily, this week we are going to have a series of meetings with the minister and other agencies, all the agencies under the Ministry of Education.
Right.
So this matter, we will look into it this week. Yeah.
Honorable, grateful for your time this morning, sir.
Yeah. Okay.
That's Honorable Peter Nochu Kotoi, ranking member on the Education Committee of Parliament. Catching North, member of Parliament from the Volta region. Now, someone about a year taxes now, you to textbooks, so no. Or say minority in the idea, omunjintum. You say, I'm not Cassie Sanchez, our finance committee. I just say, Omushan Kratanim. Omuya, the report, but call a year, what we call the plenary, baby, MPs ning now, no. Now, Fay, the more reporting the amount. No, almost so. I can be jatum someone jintum. But the point in is education committee in there. And yeah, they are on just taxes not to because and you how can say pa a year our 4. Because I mean, say school there, say a man crano, it's because school ye, it taught textbooks more, but then no my thing. The textbooks I can no more tono. That's after what they be taxes in the account there, then that is a problem. And your important ones in the Kwa, and nam say materials na the locally ones no, na your Ghana no crano. Still no one cost because materials if you want to neighbor. Some materials na eba ni no, the tax na ato so amana koso. Into obviously, so oyewa hana still na ne one cost to no there. Was so engine to be a buying and chain sign. And I feel free on a car about I pay na kind of newspaper person yeah, teacher for by 11. I mean, headmasters by 11. By say, Omon Tranchen Kakra, and Nigeria is Omon Tranchen Kakra, Nafi, Omoyan Shushamu, Omoku, they say, SHS for Moko Skui, Mama Chess Kabiana Cassas, Kanakanizomutia, it be a motivation fee, it be a baller fee, it be a lunch bag, it be a uniforms, it be a more tracksuit, motion up and down on Moshano, it be a pajamas. It's ono fee say a buying sebi 1 year nanka o sanka buy no ma a teacher for na kunya nanka so ti omo ansana omo de omodin aba bonten but 1 year no go mo fee so no fee say we there entwaye na this week omo ne education minister ene GS from penny for ebesia na afei omo to ma no ma hwe sibia metimi asolve problem ti and sama me the ranking member on Education Committee or Parliament, that is a Peter Nochukoto Ekaya no. Another person of is about taxes. Yes, say a kumien. And I said taxes no. Another boying. I'm a yetumpon. And I pay me say a call IMF dear. And I got first tranche in a baby, and I can trade him second tranche in the beba. And the 600 million second tranche in the beba. November. The chum traded line him across the line of cry. It was December 11. Says he can still na ye so. Says he can ba a ye toy joining a crank again the betrayal home. But I know ever see and I see ye. It's a be here, sub binded back one. And it's not buying the taxes air can't textbooks you win. A bank for you also say, more factories, Ewahano manufacturers, Ewahano, Ghana. No. In we say not a free more factories in the Merbano. More companies more ebony na say we saying na no ubetia ho tax and no gia ba be hwe ba meja na wa hwe we say do a produce here na fa gina so dia tax so so na trotro for no so no mo so we say na fito na eba no and no say be hwe na ya tax mo ono say afibia no 100 Ghana and ambetia so these are the issues but ye hwe say taxes is that the way to go and never boy amaye tumpon. And I say, and no crowd your hawkers ba pa ebebre a Ghana man. This is the conversation this morning. We shall for we send messages on Facebook. Mechanic near them and Renoswa na fe was wafre na watch what you jumedi so. And I don't pay Evans Lindo our very own economist and a financial analyst or do that. We'll be expecting a Prince Oyerepa, only a chartered economist and a banker. I don't so bad cancer enche. No, Akwa na Bokodia. Yamia do me fantastic. You can't say but me quick clarity of this. $600 million in a second transaction for IMF. No. Meaning say the reason is that external creditors. No me idea of Bonteno. Is that China and France someone is uncle for Nina. As some person betiasi. From what he said, CK beba. On betiasi ma e kai do mo timi atito so dia mai.
Eba de enye de beba ho na mo delay na delay ni because entiase bi enye adwuma between ye ne ye bilateral debtors no
okay
creditors sorry ye bilateral creditors no. Now the truth of the matter is initially the agreement was that cut-off date for the restructuring of the external debt would have to be December 2022.
December 2022. Okay.
And I China for no question as no Debbie. December 2022. Ni ene monya adwen. Ye pay December 2020. Nti ehonoma I say there was some disagreement between
no cut-off point in as anything because you hear understanding the clarity. No, a cut-off point as anything.
Yes. Cut-off point, you know, you can say in accounting and asset finance in general, you can say cut-off pointer. It may be a way discussion now we work and no matter what can was some na ya na bi koso nti I say bia wo didi wo restaurant bi na de bia no ko didi nti ene wako say woni woman no kaka de wedi so far wuntua no ho asem but na ekura besin de bi and decide we say munya date bi a mo de besi na ma calculate de wedi de nyina enti bi obetumi aka say okay de made in this week de you forget yen share from Monday de made egu ho amintua ne yen ka ho asem na ma so aka say de bi this week de no me yifiri mo be ha me enti de yen share from this last week and last week what
so what it means is that Besiana ya born in from 2017, 18, 19, 20. Yes. But that's cut off on the 2020.
Yes.
It's so Besiana ya born from there now to 2020 and common factor.
They be in restructure.
I can restructure.
Okay. Na the aka the wage in the enter said the year na say debt service in be where say service. Oh. And I also ke ye pen 2020 December.
Okay.
So you want to think yen restructure up to 2020 December. 2022 December. Nanka yen restructure in na China force dey be. Yen restructure 2020 December 2020. Any equate no. Indeed, that was a disagreement. But but you know China ye bilateral debt around $5.4 billion. China nkwa about $1.9 billion. Dollars. Into China no formidable. Yes, though you share your debt in general. Even Euro bond holders go on about $13 billion.
Exactly.
But about bilateral, they China for no one single country. They have a say. Now the Oma can say December 2020.
How much more delay and be affected the Ghanaian economy? Because he said the Nimna says it's $600 million, November. November it came or December. The Bronya January. It's how much delay and how much more delay now? The Sasi can buy a bianchi so our economy.
Maybe we say within the first quarter of next year.
Okay, first quarter.
Yes, I might be hygiene. The reason I'm saying that is that this year I budgeted that. Though obviously you factor in, but of course we back here 2023 budgets no you reading in 2022.
Exactly.
And at that time now IMF no you how far. Obviously we are fine this year, but next year then they said make a provision and as I factor in the IMF
in the budget.
Yes, in the budget.
Yeah.
In the next year from first quarter they can minimum say high baby.
The first quarter you have to match. Your bomb price and you for mokoda. Your bomb pie my finance Mr. Kono Fret and they buy no. And that IMF I mean so much in the bear she cannot with him there because Ambadia and the Hababa the marsh in the last few weeks the Ghanaians in holding air coffer was the dollar circulation ancient any system no musa. Yeah, buy no. Yes, so some. I'm not too sure about our import cover at the moment, but what's the situation now? Dollars in a yasa. It's a ma se kana hold no air conform. The $600 million in bar. What it means is that the Ghanaians no na hold no for more. You get to a situation where a dollar will be almost about 30. It's around 12 cedis, 13, 14 cedis. It's a bumpy. But as I mentioned, and then the focus 2024 budget, then couldn't budget. There were a few tax release, but they say the devil is always in the detail. It's been established our budget in Musea. We share a year factories, in fact, cement factories, the more year production is anglophone in Nano. A yadia in which a few manufacturing webano or Mechiaka. Again, yeah, the 20% at their top appetition so appetition 20% muntin ye. 20% and they are two appetition show. It's in a more tribunal, Mamu Numen who say from next year, me aduma appetition or ton or over talk with 20% addition. The KB out to Benjamin say probably be now. I won't want to mention prices, but when she said no bother cost, that's what it means. Torture for solo and because so these are the things you are talking about, and for the factories, they are raising a lot of concern because. One, taxes are down so crown a door to the door. The river become it will cripple them. That's the concerns they are raising. Because I don't know.
Yes, sir.
These new tax measures here are beya. Nanka a man for Shomua, just like a woman, as you say, is that a way to go? Never boy.
Well, I think that now the government is trying to be more, or targeted, specific, and maybe with the taxes, and I think that are good. But I was say you should faso impose the taxes here.
Me too.
Because already manufacturing firms and these companies, you better or my money to a power. na yesan eco tax o mo say wo mo e pollute environment ntia wo say ye tax o mo a na dada de nyane enim say wo mo pollute environment na tax na wo mo tua dada corporate taxes na ye gi free wo mo ho no na ye adwene mu ye de adan so wo mo hu na ye hikeke ntina ye gi free wo mo ho na say de it is because of some of these issues ntina because we feel say they are making money from us. They need to give us something back.
Okay.
They also are depleting our resources and environment. They need to pay for it. And they are tax that the tax will mutiano and also come. Now, me problem can say. Yes, we want to help our environment, but taxing trotro for more emissions. But let's ask ourselves.
Me too.
Galamsey pa any sa trotro for one polluted environment in the power. You see, so yeah, a binary defined target, which is very good. But targets no we define, you know. Are we making sure that we are doing the right things? Because you can say obi manufacture na ingusi na ba no polluted environment, you know. Now at the same time, your virgin forest, any insu ayonum nyina no ye pollute abra akwane de fire ho. Na akwa say ye nya ka say ye pese ye control and as ye help the board the environment, you know, cleanliness na ade ntina ye je sika na obi jancho be ka say ye board sika na ye paint na ye je. In any case, have they come out with what they want to do to make sure say the environment is not being polluted? And I said the situation is brought under control.
Yeah, there's so much tax here that you limit the emission, you limit now and pollution away.
Yes, you see.
What you say?
Matthias, very deceptive because the thing is that we are not using any meter or any machine.
No, measure.
Omo de dey measure trotro say igusia. Trotro no nam ho no. Wo the machine kwatare no to say wo no ene no who produce ngusi this level ntino. Who betua toward this amount. Over here they will take flat rate.
If you will take flat rate for trotro na bobo ya for. Say 100 Ghana.
It means
that's a flat rate.
Yes, I mean,
but for industries, you know, cement for names, manufacturing industries in there. The GIO measure.
Or the data measure. And I change to trotro na you say would you trotro me to trotro. Busun say you 200 cedis. And then I just may take effort to control pollution. Now, because we are paying the same thing, so after all, now with the agrocrana, I've been now also occupy, I've been pollute more. So what do you say? We say because say you to bolegu. That's how Benjamin 100 cedis. Me to polythene bag megu na Benjamin 100. And the mayor rapper ma to you go 100. It won't take it out. No crab encourage me go for pollute more. Anyway, technology there is nothing they can do about it. But my point in the say. Sanka, woman catch say bia woman import way ebia woman de BBB woman be spray wiem to curb pollution na enti eno ho ntina woman gisa sika na kwato helicopters aba no be spray wiem ma no entontom ne ade a pollution system no if you what they come to as you but we yajibia to what end
sir I mean well I'm sure the more technological device and I say and new moment the to and it's we now fully under climate change issues to make sure some more techniques on base and more
well so one was our techniques in there and bad but my point is say for now no they've not proven to us this can before for you know Nigeria BB we are going to use it to support free SHS or something it doesn't really deal with pollution per se but my point is say we should be honest with ourselves if it is about the revenue. Let's take it, that's fine. But we should be truthful to ourselves and we should be honest with the people.
It's just about revenue because
yes.
It's do you think say all about revenue? Not because the amount for polluted environment tax.
In my view, it's about the revenue. It's a revenue. I don't disagree with them. Okay for them to take the revenue. No. But my point is say we should all be clear in our minds and we should be fair to people in this nation. To say Obi producing us also budget tax free no the abo economy. Now there's no problem. No. But let them understand that this is a problem we are facing. But what I say. Total for 100% because they are polluting the environment. Local production. What do you have? One more from machine and Kwesi baby and measure. We are saying a rate, flat rate, no more impose on these manufacturing firms. On the rate they are struggling. How many firms?
Was not the power. So let's practicalize it here because you see, only AGF for the Kasa, year production, manufacturing, no matter Ghana. Water, electricity tariffs, ni now so. I just say a they'll tell you this crippling their industry. That's number one. Now for this taxes what do you think say the effect on operations? Yes,
Osha, as you see, and what they are seeking to do is to tax manufacturing firms, and that is one of the most dangerous things any government.
Dangerous in the government.
Extremely dangerous. You see, anytime you are imposing a tax, and I'm sure we come to that of the textbooks.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're about to say yes. You know one. About textbooks.
Anytime you are imposing a tax, you impose with a certain direction in mind.
Okay, me too.
Maybe your person economy no move. In most cases, you share taxation on import. Taxes on import. Now, anytime you try to tax manufacturing, you will kill your local industries. A product that are more expensive in comparison to their
expensive that
import counterpart.
Already expensive
than that. Now, if you see the tax burden will be on you and me.
Of course.
Into your say Obi produces sanitary pad. And so let me choose a better example. Obi produces drinks and fruit juice and all the machines na ye. Into oyer here. And ebia or turn 10 cedis. Obi so importable ono so 10 cedis. Ne dia na sem bia ma ho. The oil wa dia no wo say wo de control environment no pollution no wo de 5% tax eto so. Wo de to so no e wo so no so making a profit. Into the back the price no.
Of course.
Or the kind of price no ho. Ono ne price no e be cost ration de ye kraba no. Nti so obi wura ho a na se ne sika nso eye ne de se de nkra na ne sika nso obehwe ingredient no ebia mango ne ye obehwe foreign one and no so ye mango sa na watoye no na yeku ye local industries no yeku local industries na the obvious meaning is that ejuma dodo a e wo man no so bete nti ye graduates ni be wi school wo munye ejuma nye and already we are experiencing that. It is expensive to set up factories in this country because of electricity, high cost of electricity, exactly. Because of water and everything. It osan kofa nyatwum kwan bi so say ukobo environment no ban san eko impose taxes are. You are giving weapons to our foreign competitors. Say one may compete in local industries out, and no wise government will do that.
It's in your the effect in the say at the unemployment ebeba. Of course, because there will be layoffs.
Yes,
and not saying because if they are not able to sustain, because the one beton your mana. Can get reproduction.
That is it. So the company will collapse in the end. Until almost a company's in FOD, Marco free system, you would never understand. But until Osha Ghana, per companies are 50 years, 60 years, I won't tell you.
No, me sure.
Company never better than if you are. And it's because we are always crippling their growth. Yet the companies nini. We are not creating the enabling environment for more companies to come on board. And we are always choking them with taxes.
But the reality is that Ghana come the Yeniska. I don't know where the money is coming from, but Yeniska. It's the only way I bet me 2 pounds. And they say beat your taxes. And you agree, say you tax your GDP no. Or from these are buying the more taxes back. Is that not the way to go?
It's about the process and the means. Let me explain it well.
Me too.
You see, OSHA tax, there's a statement, a very short statement in the 2024 budget, very dangerous, but
the statement, a statement,
your tax to GDP ratio, 13%, your percent 18 to 20%, and that is a very serious statement.
Yeah.
One of the most serious statements in the budget.
It's me grown.
Yes.
It's me widening the taxes, it's me grow tax.
Yes, in TCC, so you can say, Kwakra. Na what you body speed and I'm from Kwakra. So I say Kwakra anti. It was where our Kwakra or them from Gidgidi or no do Kokana was a medium because we're medium. So the thing is that Accra the Obeko, but a Kwabe and Alpha Swako. So we are moving from 13% to 18 to 20%. But how are we getting there? And in my view, the wisest way to achieve this is to create the enabling environment to increase production in the system.
Okay.
So more companies more production, taxes will naturally go up. But the city CTI, so one target one more so far into your taxes. Now one more into your taxes in the meantime. Now I was saying adding more taxes more to increase tax to GDP ratio. You end up collapsing them, and when you collapse them, unemployment will go beyond what you can measure. Oh, and that's go for to school was idea. And that's we be an was a school on Benjamin.
I see. It was for a lot of pay, share the tax measures. Say budget in the buy, no, the donor you're talking about tax reliefs kakana day on agric machines. Money a year for but quite interestingly, we are now discovering most of the things that what taxes in the budget in the imposing more taxes on the ordinary Ghanaian. They've been a macano. And for those of you who are mobile, you see, a year say 20% on a petition. Again, a year textbooks are young crown school. No, you see, the textbooks no boba by ding, calendars no boba by ding because the 15% and they are taught no born also see a cost. Again, now no come about, Mr. No come about a year manufacturers and the companies, you see, we see now. And also a free company in Abanina, you be measure na fe and also the tax account. It's in another say it might triple the industries. I'm happy to announce to you, sir, Mr. Prince or Bri your boab or your chartered economist and a banker or Babaka and none pay. Mr. Obri Wakaba.
Yes, Minia.
Basina Wakodia.
Or what that aroma be able to
Yadamiasi. It's sure so we team community. But then again, we understand that apart from a year appetition, any cement for any food for Nabuya for Inaka, Abubuya, and then Trotro, 100 Ghana cities. And also, we say now, if you fit to one. Now, what be let me start from you this angle. We economists. In the last few years, Ghana, that's the taxes. In fact, MVP Aban we buy, I mean, so the more taxes are bad than any other government that I've known. Me and Pedro, you can correct me if I'm wrong. Mahama or not taxes for the but I could find the more taxes than about. I think Mahama had about 18 taxes. I got about 21 and Abba. Taxes now ya general. Rebecca said, if they are year in Germany, has it been used prudently? That's the word, prudent use of a taxes. From what analysis, what tax that we share? What would say?
Yo. Minua, ma menchia o na menchia yetifo and ahwefo. Na menchia me bra. He's doing a fantastic job. He's keeping up. Na me wo two initial remarks. Me person me make answer na mako the main issues.
But you.
Ma me more Oyerepa baso. And I take me more than maybe do
I know
more than 30 minutes.
I know.
But
the panel we need more.
I only recommend that our mindset, baby say until now he's doing a yeoman's job. The team making sure that next time be on a Sunday because it is causing a lot of traffic, inconvenience. So I say until now you boy abasone akumapa award the more my Ghana. Next time what time no assessor no. My second remarks. Would you for me key statement to be? I think say mean too quiet that come them sabi gumiti. I no pay. Was this out game or what to my Ghana munisi untu kwaida what's a more mobile pa. I take a mamma by meeting them sa audio for ye. Oh, okay. Number some better to hane. Or am I any into quiet and I chase as a mobile. No craning, I mean, you say too quiet in an advanced country. Now he say free Ghana. Yani more ya. Na dear Yanni say all the leaders now we do me suno. Aku school amanone. Umu nim die. It imprisons nim die no mokofa de bana. A die ntina umu implement. But I'm running crab and a now to the main issues. Ghana funina ye yan twaso entitled your bet because a bad issues of taxes. A bet twas why then akosoro. Ahochebeba. Say emre woman na me go back into the history ka beti niema asibebre. But said the advanced countries in Beka no Beka cho say e to and ye de chichire wo man. Exactly. Ba ye die ye gi to na said the akwa bi kan no na asafa e chire ye den eko. But let's deal with the contemporary issues here why. So IMF bailout. Some 6 months ago now. Umucho political statement be then the statement made was that as a result of the debt exchange binary then ayeno
the government tax revenue ayeden akofom ye can debt exchange na anything enyumaku akese wo my Ghana mu banks insurance companies ene wo mom keka ho ayenye emfaso bebre tua tax edema aban no ye sika no dodo no ana aban no in the name of debt exchange affected no enti se first na now 100 million ana de ye turnover debt exchange afa 20 million say we the 80 million ana eba be adwuma to pay for the 100 million the all thing being equal unya mfaso na unya no. So there was a political statement that Abanu should develop a new avenue how betim dey nya more taxes. I say when na me person me hard copy wa be ka bia okoka around page 15 a ho ne of the
bailout no
a bailout document na
agreement document with IMF no. What's your page say?
I think page 15.
Page 15. Now I'll look for
now
because I have it.
Omeki that statement anywhere the first thing the government did my draw attention and what they or can say sustainability tax buy mama me the real name was it then sustainability tax that is 5% before profit I passing the April ending year that night in a parliament umukontokwa bebrebe no the botaya na sustainability tax na ebe pa ye ne say yen companies na aban no debt exchange na affect ye no yen tua sa 5% no upfront before 25% corporate tax no oje ye no ya dwena nkoso.
I see
into kai sequence na you come to understand that the government is in dire need of taxes. Itimaka up after passing of that act and after that agreement who say banks onya them require profit in from insurance onya require profit in from no and obe pass the sustainability tax ye ka sustainability tax na first se company ye tete was expenditure no be free mu wi a na aban na be 25% of profit aban ni no say profit na yen factor all others no
medical 5%.
Enti wo robu Peter na say wo bu no asay den abrawusun ensi ho a we move forward at the aba the individual say wo mamu but mira stage we woman we need to be honest to the politicians say o fa MPP akonya nyame adom ye nya ye in 2017 eniema ne bebre ho aye ne ane akoso ahokire eno a producer frame say me studio yi me obi am parking kai pa ana me say okay I want to do a postmortem ana me call 2017 budget so call 2017 budget here the genesis of ahokire ye wo mu ho ni free ba.
Oh, I see.
So we call 2017 budget here ade aban ne here was that or wipe off so many taxes. Enti ana omo tag no as a nuisance taxes.
True.
One said this word yes a karma is a bitch. What was termed as a nuisance taxes no and they are modifying no. Ama asaba aba in its highest form.
It's in the 2017 no. You signed the aba. By a buy the boni be
say producers bit me and faster. Go 2017. There's that highlight at that Ministry of Finance website. Ubenya all of them.
Nuisance taxes no.
Nuisance taxes no. Make me abuboni nyina de achiro. 17. Thank you very much.
Yes.
You see all of them has been I can say modified and upgraded. The point I want to make this afternoon to the politicians are that please oma we nyam nkwa modia and unyo opportunity and no nche some nkwa na nyimdie ni nyansa eden ewo mutirim but I thought that for the sake of political expedient and they prioritize political interest ahead of prudent and sound economic management inti the obeye de agidi bia no odebeye enne saa niema na ye oyifiri ho ni nyina no assign abewura system no me ba no pay me baby send a message the abreme say or say that is it true that Ghana is going to pay taxes on transport fare airplane fare he just sent it to me. I cannot verify
okay
and my mute then now so we are research Nessa Okuanim about the impact of taxes on Timemufua. There was so many repercussions. Dedikai or mine, we are going through a very challenging times.
Right.
More Eden. Now, say World Bank had the report to be about on the 9th November a World Bank food security report.
Okay.
So page 3. Ghana is listed among top 10 countries in the world with the highest level of food inflation.
Oh yeah.
Food
inflation there.
Yes. 9th November. Countries such as Venezuela, any omom keka ho. In spite of this, now share unfortunate incident Akosombo spillage. Now Bani is saying introducing new taxes. Are likely say about affecting some of the beverages now. The net effect is that Ghanaians are still going to go through a lot of difficult times because taxes now already we are within the bracket of highest food prices across the globe. Into any additional tax and the major effect is that disposable income into sikabia yebenya bia na yebedi abra yentimi nyeden ensevu bie the biggest one mame land and san wabem the biggest one per hame eye de mi hu no form hande may relate to taxes hwe dwumadia antenna any Oyerepa team oye den moye unim said the taxes e won sunsuaso we so the Antenna and Oyerepa team are able to organize these women. More than 1,000, I can count them. More than 1,000. And yema memo at their old age. So who nyam fasoni bia, and a woo ye be there then, ediamo be. Enti ye corporate social responsibility square bedding, eba be kofom. Enti a ho channel bet transcended to all sectors or every individual. So first no, nami didi ema obi dia enam. Taxes are ebe kosoro says maybe disposable income ebe kofumuntino se na me matekua ene meteso ebi kura enye den emabiem so it will ripple effect in all spheres of
life. The question I'm maybe saying is I mean judge taxes over the last few years, have we put it to good use?
The answer is emphatic no.
Taxes no judge no yemfanye no papa.
Say the ayebim poor, there's more room for improvement.
I see.
Let me cite so many examples. Bibia nyame ya wo memu se ye kwa na ye sapeten. Maka myself as a professional banker and economist, me try radio so me pese me breaking it down so that the ordinary person on the street
right.
Ye kwan ni aye sapeten enso to de di kaya de foreign year na kwan ni nyina say from where I'm coming from I have indicated so it does not make economic sense ebi ni ho o de afibia fa grade abedwudwe so ba sa wo be sapeten using thousands of Ghana cedis
millions of Ghana
cedis na de aye sapeten enso to 3 months. Every part of a Kwena Wayan has been washed away. Enti abrabo no ye merry go round. Ye be ni hono man. Ye planning towards the future. Ye kwa ni ababisi echi. Se o pesa wo te ase se ye taxes na ye no ye ni hu ye ntimi mu hu akontapa ko pick auditors general's report. On my way, upeso obu on my way now you're committed. Nessa unye wadwene say upese we see fie bebe and make so much name for yourself. And when you are able to address little things within your personal life and within your environment, Nyame will take care of the bigger ones. Unfortunately, and we failed as a country. Pick Auditor General's report.
Tell about the wastage in the system.
Check the wastage in the system. Wastages. Yetimi sika na enipa ankrankran omote ehun asese omobo oman oma askwanda sika ni nyina. There's so much leakages that say yetimi tighten the loophole so yenko IMF so omoma a bailout. But what do we see as a country? We are so self-centered, we are so selfish that every Ghanaian person or kase ono na ya agenkwa enti me wisu car we me nua we ni bi ne ho kire na omra me ho megu nkotodwe mpa machew for me
that's not the way to go. I mean, besides, when I back to Mr. Nunu so quickly, because they say, no, 20% on Apoteshi, a year manufacturers, companies, on betia a year taxes from in Wisena Bano, Trotra, Aboboya, almost betia a year taxes in the B. Wouldn't say a tax GDP in our form. And I'm saying, now we are going to a buying of 18%. Now it's just around 13-14%. Yes. It's obviously, you know. Yes, Yenista.
Yes.
New tax is that the way to go? And everything up boy, I'm making me deny an answer.
Meaning, I know Chrome, they say. So, what they check here global benchmark about tax collection, Ghana, they were form.
They were form. Exactly.
But the biggest, yes. It's a exactly. And I agree with you. Unfortunately, Kakrana yeji no, its usage has been questionable. Kakrana yeji no. Enya dia ye yusu ama na dem faso de ayeden abreti memufo no. Mamema example. Last week there was a global global climate summit course Dubai.
COP28.
COP28.
Yeah.
And medana jo menitia I only read about economists and nyema trend across the globe. Na me check ye omanya omudi nipa ko kese pa no African continent. Ghana the 618.
Exactly.
Do we need this? Yenia ye honano. Last week, the same last week, me drive far and someone ebe fast a man kese. Ana me kodru krobi do sna se. Me yon ko bi hemfimfi ana me kobura ho. Wura baby na America no etiwa forest no. A stretch ya di be pie sa stretch no. Me duru ho no. Me bomb ni me su di ma my Ghana. Sometimes when we talk about environmental degradation, environmental terrorism.
So yes,
do we have to send 618 on the taxpayers' money? And some woman be catch say say. So the little we are collecting, we are not making good use of it. A year next will follow within certain class a opportunity. Okwa ebema per diem, ebema we ni asesa wom ni eduma eden agumako. Last 2 years or last year, omukwa no Egypt. Once again, Ghana na near numbers near den edorson. Yakoba ye no, let's ask ourselves. Nim de no omukosua ye no impact ben and mama na dia
That's a very good question to ask.
Economy Ghana. Every day in and day out, we are deteriorating. Ye koyechi enyama get it worse. Mira baby am kofa no. Man fagalam say site Ghana baby bebree the worst. Me do ho no na mpese me twe phone record bi, but I was afraid one hwe obi betu to aden ekun. Ye ka enyema pa enti oman no we are collecting the tax but we are not prudently using
the tax.
Ye use in the name of consumption. Yenye we monkwa ha we debia so oman ni bleedi ana individuals no becoming more richer and richer every day.
It was therefore that's Mr. Oyerepa, economics and all breaking 70 mama. Now, I am just every time this. Me baby Sanuno so not say next year. Oh, the man because they are very important, Mr. And I'm for side issues no compare. So you would have to open the phone as well to enjoy the conversation. And some people me. Yes, I'm because I get people calling me all the time. Even the time, obviously, time by the mom grab this. It's an excuse me, so quickly. If couldn't budget 2024 budget, it's over here. Wakasa. Mama share no pay. I'm friend shop which him say 2024. A much the year.
Obviously, say government no making it clear. Say next year, obey running contractionary monetary and fiscal policies. So it means that likely say the excess money balances in the system will be taken out. And the government national obviously next year nyamebua economy no expand bebree because even your inflation target say 15%.
Yeah.
Coming from 35.2% to 15%, you need a lot of contraction I don't know whether you get it.
No, I get you.
So it means that Sika Emma system nimbebre, if they will stick to the budget, Sika Emma system nimbebre, you don't have to be too happy for next year. You sacrifice it towards 2025. Ebia na yes, no, because
if the current situation I want to say we say next year, yen sign share some issue, now you expect more then one would be wondering a byway all burdening some kind about from taxation to production no be sound say a
well, I'm happy that I have my colleague here. You know, we are all chartered economists.
Exactly.
Yes. So the first point is that what I say, if you from taxation to production, in the first place, in the first instance, it doesn't make economic sense.
Yeah. From taxation to production doesn't make economic sense.
Why do you say the
the vice president, you know, I mean,
economically, it doesn't make sense.
I see.
I don't know whether my brother understands what
I mean. What did I say?
The truth is that
doesn't make sense.
Let me expand.
Or person can say, maybe you increase production, and my taxes are controlled, they are fine. But I say we move from taxation to production. After moving from taxation to production, what happens? Even if everybody is producing, you will say tax.
Of course.
So you cannot say that moving from taxation to production. For me, it doesn't make sense. Honestly. But then I get what he wanted to say, that we increase production. I'm a tax burden in form, and it is nice. But of course,
a tax burden in
form because their priorities. We are doing a lot of social spending.
Yeah,
don't you see?
Yeah, that's true.
And social spending, IMF, say African country because they will never let you stop. Until we share free such as school feeding, we a social spending that doesn't bring any money to us. Already, you can say yeah tax to GDP ratio no ever form. But kakrani no. You may have DBB, near the business social spending. That is why we see what we see. Inti sekane bigu yem, bigu miss me yem, bigu minu yem. Yeah, because we send the government.
Of course.
See, look at look at the size of government. Look at the wage bill. It is can and Article 71 for no. They retire on their salaries.
Yeah.
It is can we yem. According to yem.
You see, and it's the reason I don't like doing MPP and DC. These are economists. They have dignity, integrity to protect, and among association now, in case now when you mislead the public, they know that there are sanctions. It's your own banana see. So, member being that down, say, these are facts and evidence before us from the economists. Say, next year, I will try to buy more. I don't know if Mr. Obiri Yeboah agrees with this one. And also, and a main point about tax from taxation production. Do you agree with the analysis Mr. Nuno say? I mean, doesn't make economic sense in that. I mean, after taxation, after production, what next?
Majority say, until we see the word karma, no. I say politicians no, the use of semantics.
Yeah.
Profuna na asesano. Digitization, 24-hour economy. Blue economy, be burden, ebeba, they will keep using it. But what the vice president at the time, what he wanted to say was that NDC was focusing so much on taxation instead of promoting production.
But she said somebody the
same thing. In my initial remarks, me too omofo. Say they should prioritize prudent economic interest ahead of political interest. Unfortunately, Assembly Makan a big Udikudina, almost every decision they make, political interest override sound economic decisions. Say, Makani Bebre, meaning say radio any TV platform can see say, "Oh, corner say, where now fast correct here." Integrity will be at stake. Last 2 weeks, I me na madam for chartered accountant be extended brain was say bro trend and I'm sad my head also kokasa Oyerepa na your platform so omu debate or submission. Master na kaya ma me twesa no. So assuming that was the best statement to them.
Oh, I see.
The Ghanaian has made.
Oh, I see.
And me share with your producer the comment. It was awesome, bro. ye umbo abaso papa say
what say no internet dey over time some more 19 dem as we need it
the political figures ade no onim say de menu ye eye I've said it over and over again so okay debt exchange ada man aya obia take hard decision in the name of austerity measures
right
Oba Ghana debt exchange the situation has remained the same ade about me catch you say oh yeah bebo my Ghana and say oh me calendar I'm afraid what is calendar Christmas hampers these are not the sort of decision Greece Jamaicans took even almost despite taking that hard decision it even affects their health sector so
in 30 seconds next year ahokyere beba yentiase sa
mekase eniemamu pekeba so okay all global report I've read a lot of report economy is bouncing back in fact PwC quite predicted say your GDP growth will be better off than what we've experienced today now naturally nyamiso healing economy o hwa afi ensu etoye ama mfomnuane ba yeti anye spillage na me huni say be the effect kakabeba anya sa ka through that natural course no enema epikeba I can only hope and pray say Abanu will do his best but from where I sit we are picking up on gradual basis yes
Mr. Babedase ebusafo maybe for lines in the moment the next one but I mean kase Bronya eba it's no me sure some for be fit tamale takrade Cape Coast Accra abakomase upe be ada waso medjo pa busafo Jesu apartment and executive hotel almost 24-hour security with no problem kra wo pack car nya fe no we have two battery ni sa no man bi ni ho sa no more single executive bedroom fully equipped with DSTV free Wi-Fi what down up and so you be my breakfast room service no free for almost 2 and 3 executive bedrooms you know and your single nko obetim the wife and husband and girlfriends no boyfriends ni na and family ni na aba ho na dan bia so there almost fully equipped hall and a kitchen just air condition there a boom be patcho ye be there oba ho 5% discount ye be ma message so be call a year Jesu apartment obey Kumasi police depot Patasi KSCS high school one no from what to pay on 0531 821899 0531 821899 and 0531 839227 0531 839227 and 0244 276968 0244 276968 na they can for a kojak omo procode the amount when ya kata kakra when ya code kakra mesre so be fa a procode bi procode mo hye no so if you kojak o kwakota ya kojak ho KOJACH mo hye no so e wo ho we bi ato e wo drugstore bi e ben na afi open do twa ko e kanchi drug lane e won kan ya oben do 2 from what pay on 0302678999 0302678999 me be full lines in the amount offer the journal conversation pacho or kasa honte now the question is quite simple we share taxes here be ya trotro for aboboya okada for nyina ka ho companies you know mamu ye nwusie no munyina so emotua e be measure that's what the problem is so how then do you measure so who determines the price GRE the GRE be determine price of your pollution no na fe butia that's what the problem is and we for any taxes on imported textbooks any materials at the textbook in just say the bia be kosoro that's what it means Oshad is the way to go and that is not the way to go maybe a phone line to join the conversation. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Mr. Parker. Na pombo kwa.
Nyamya de mohoye first and Africa Minia.
Roman Father, Mr. Parker, I'm going to come to Mr. Parker, Mamma, what dear? Mamma, share you alarm could you tell the Papa, Gamma, no need to go so. Now, Mr. Parker, and the Koya Bakoponye, said the idea, who go school, but between one and Ghana. Say, Tanasian and Shokwan and Kuma Pear, so send a wood say, as couples in a blue Coca Cola, no, we were. If you go be seeing this and you, Papa, the just in a home there, and you find Papa, and you high time say Ghana 4 so with say, and not those who Ghana. No man, that one, a man, you man, Ghana, I'm falling to my pressure. You will go to, you will diamond, you will timber, you will both side, you will cocoa. It's them be a Ghana, you hope for this.
Remember, but that's to say, white gold, which is called the lithium. And also, so that almost is another problem. Hello, good morning.
Kwesi Wilson.
Yes, sir.
The international journalist of Ashanti region. And I work the baby.
Bishop Banker,
Waka video this year Benin we do minister number 1 I watch Mako Maloya Kufama Kwame Nmpesi as deputy defense minister na Mr. Chama de no kokua pia ya tabu ni din na wo brewo e ya o ka ho asembone en kan kwate o ka papa dia wonte o de wo kokua pia o ye wa ipa o
Mate yanko asem so do pay
na tafo pa ko MP no kwasem ni paka Ghana baby I do ni se de na menu ya na ka no ehia ma say productivities na etimi eye adwuma na de ba kon so ne say na do implement one what is a district
one FM right
no okay sadie we Ghana for ya menye na wono ma ye be say abesi achi ade na do bo akoma no na de aduro ya ka ho tire ya ka taxes ya ka we enti sa factory be be hwe eno ade ya na me what is me de na me call you obuase let me do sa ko sabia ko fum ekotre de so on sa kwa na me kire no obuase me wudi o se nsabon kun so o ye do high tension ase no hwe adan pa factory ya pull egu na bi sa senti sa kwa duma we pet ni aba so a eni pase ne benye mu akwanya enti me se Ghana panifo no wo mkika mo no onye ni o ma bia na kwa na da bia na afani e ka kwa no koma ne president
Mami Corners corners one pay. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, sir, but your first and after here. Okay, it's Sampa. Right, Ibrahim Bitio.
So, me dey ma say ma person kan say, one say Ghana ya we. Yeah, dia ope. So, we are just a bomb party. In the question you can yan kan no. Because abami ya ade bi na say nya instead of saying nka go e be ya no kro na ya kan yan kan fi do. But ya that be e ko so man mu a. Mata kan bi e ko reverse. Yeah, me can person kan.
Mate, me that's it. Mami Corners corners up. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir, but you're from the Packer. You're first and after here.
Packer, Unia Idris ni to Parliament or was it?
Right, Idris Akwaba. Get you.
Yeah. I mean, that was na bimo when you about your phone about so. Mama enjoy dansa here pa and I mean, Garba, our cast, income assembly mine, and Isakan, our income assembly, which yeah, Paka, no question, say, when a man, I don't know, Namika say, na me ya din hoyo kakra ada budget no mo yewie na na we interview information minister mameno because ono no waka say that time no was say tax ni bosia na edibu man dia anka na to we je skura ko bitu na bo man you so hu abra no go position nta mo benda da jo mama ka kire mo say na mo se wonya be president a wonnim why president no mo nema esiko ndi mususu nkasa okacha na nado that time no man for there say your mama say any kwase obi akasa to obi anye die we no be president am nkasa enye na da hoy sisi taxi amudi abugu enema so enne sisi free agents amozi mo na modi abai baka sisi ama enema bo ye dingo doma wo to enema kora bona ade na wo say ade na free no ade de wo de wo sani fa ama ade mo obi na wo de so banku afa kire no waje.
Okay, Mate, but that's it. Me for 3 more calls and I wrap up conversation now. Hello, good morning. Hello? Hello? But your mufra, mamun tie mo ho e wo TV no so. Ofra Muntiemo directly. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir. Bache first and everything.
Adam, it's Fred Kumasi.
Right, Adam Pache Pay.
Oh, Mr. Damon watching program. No, Namne Pacho, me Busawe say, Upanas, me now, Mufrigana.
Mufrigana.
And Omukano Corezano.
Ofi Ewa. Ella Evans Nuno.
Come
on. Mate, indeed, Oba so be some Frigana. Yeah, that's it. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Paka.
Yes, sir. Much first and everything.
Madam, my friend is Akudem Dodu Jankuba.
Right, it's your pay.
You Paka, Mamintia Professor Kenzina Comparaso. Mucha Doctor Sawadon Kona, National Not Good Aleta, you run an argument. Now, Paka, wow, where the Mamefanka, wow, Gina, you got lot, Copenhagen, who's on so for the fight. It says Montomano. Now, Paka, Kakame person mechanic. Your best media namona GS to know. Ye me boma paso papa Paka. Sana mo kozwa. And then sent out is the freezing as school.
Okay, so it's not about the free interdiction, free high school, no, the conversation.
Yes. You won't fast what just how free to be at the piano freezing really free and never better Tonya didn't sana mo matches and no muntunda dada. No, said we are going to answer now.
Yeah, we'll cut different. I'm for last call. Now, me wrap up conversation. I'm for last call. Since here now, me wrap up conversation. I am call. Hello, good morning. Otieno, but I'm afraid I'm Muntiemo directly from a phone. So I'm for last call now. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Papa.
Yes, madam. But first and everything.
I can find your bag is Accra.
Your bag is Accra, no pay.
Maybe also.
Let's see.
And I was saying, no, apart from no limited, I mean, sit out. But I only began a problem in an essay. If this will be Papa be crampo ma may now so near by more. Yes, I mean, yes, she. Papa for your motive as a some more can you politics munchi. Young flag or motive or more say. I can pay for how many inquire the first out of so minor. The Muslim family and like Debbie. It's a windy politics munchi at your baby. I won't come. And then I pray no. It's a say, Ghana, there is no need for no media so.
Mr. Medasi not pay. It was afraid to be here. The basic Prince of Oyerepa, chartered economist and the banker, Evans Nuno, economist, and financial analyst. Mr. Oyerepa, I'm sure also. So quickly, I call in just a minute. Then I'll be catch up by especially with the tax never. And it's not catch Ghana.
I futu nam de Ghana for. A do stage bia abani hieska no de bu o man no. Enti mfa ho ni so ayebesum taxes no obeto aso enti it is up to you awutie me na wo hwe me na no pay. Se wo beba wo bra na we live within the means no nti mafutu am dey ma wo ufie na chi no enmoka bebre na enkoto cement megu fie ho nyina ja portion duabode duabanchi like yama life enye very simple and basic yeni be ho so no enema nyina be den be koye anya ne sa won say ya cast ensuo to 30 seconds na flood na ba the same land na ya cast no it can give us food. Enti taxes in the end, we need to move forward. Ebebentiam planning a life said the bear, you bit me live within the current economic dispensation.
Prince of Oyerepa, that's another permission. I don't know. It's your way.
I was a book here in Tiambo. You just said the freezer. You said the freezer.
But because the MP touched on it, you know, as a also block imported taxes on the imported textbooks. Or see a year or how a bebre our for. That was his point. But anyway, I mean to you finally.
Yes, I think sir, make a share by any say on year at debut ordinance abaka your manufacturing sector no. Yeah, you know, go deep. Now things you know, me who say in the 2024 budget no tax exemptions near didn't be over now even it favors foreign companies. So say see no foreign direct investment in Shadanko. So as we see plants on my assemble these things. Now over electric cars near the buy no say or the more my assemble no. We now say abroad for there.
Exactly.
And think as go to me in such a way to be favor your kantanka and then son of manaka. But the government is doing well with the taxes, but I think say the way the targets how are implementing no I was so showing years Ghana for Munyuma Hano.
Mr. Evans, thank you so much. And we have had a conversation a bit, of course, the Kia Amba Brunye Mati say no maiden next year. I want Chenaka Baba. Oh, Yako Brunye, Messe. Would dear.
We think coming back. Come on, would you
no wish yo yeah
we say aduane bia ni so no minimo me ma me kra no ye bi light soup aseka ye hwie si wo e ko fridge mu abenkwan aseka ye hwie kontomire nkwan aseka ye hwie nkatenkwa edu dakuru bia wutimi nya fubo na wo fufu atum
no
akoko wom dwanam kakra fra wate ase bronya ebe ni ento aduane mu
say ye say nkatenkwa na say light soup awuki yeah, you knew him and inside.
From sir.
That was how I was brought up. It is since then.
Yeah, near Chichem.
You made the artist, sir. It didn't really have Bankana. What did you for? Was as I you now Mutunia the other. Yes, you know. Now the body one. Now the buyer now the buyer more one. Save pepe. It's inside. Forget it to forget it. It's about your Munyan side. The bomb.
There was for Christmas, I bet you know. Ketwe be anywhere, Cobola. Where more buano. Your love for the banku na the frying ye so dear be separate and in our me. I was sorry so free no send a better na say I be some way brand I be. I was see a pija muma sometime with touch upon the sports crew no at the sports better almost so. And I know me and we be more Juma no pay a best some more a Kwesi Asieduaa. Minimini abema.
Kwesi Parker Wilson. It was I'm with him. In the last few weeks, I've been getting requests about this Japadia document in Adiadi. Say and hopefully we'll be reviewing it. No matter woman, I'm quite interesting. Within the coming days, Mishemabo say we review our document. It was for I'm not watching it Tuesday, December with another edition of OBT. Coming in now. Have a good morning.
This cannot dance.